We're not talking about conspiracy.
Toxicology had been done.
But that's what they're trying to make it seem like, that he tampered with evidence by burying him.
Obstruction.
Obstruction of justice. Sorry.
That means toxicology has been done. Two toxicology has been done.
Yeah.
Court have wasted money for 2 years. And at the end of the day, everything boils down to the fact that that burial actually affected everything. It couldn't allow for result to come up.
Okay, why is women not indicted?
Can I say something?
Why is women not indicted, Yomi?
No, but they said that even after many days that they can still get results now. Maybe they were saying it. Even if it was buried, it was exhumed that
Wumi know how to package his own. Baba supposed to be shouting, say, okay, the evidence there for they give Wumi this thing to give Wumi this thing in police station.
Doctor's report.
Can I say something?
Was this singing music?
Can I say something, please?
In burial of Mohbad, no, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay. Because all right, you don't. But if you suspect a foul play in his spy, don't you think this indictment can actually bring about justice? Because for me, I feel if Baba is being indicted, if there's anything that made him, if there was anybody that influenced this burial.
I like what you said. But what if there was no if? What if there was no if?
Then let him stand before the judge to defend himself. If he feel the heat, he's going to say whoever the 2 million, wherever the 2 million came from.
Calm down.
Ask Roland that is it possible that Baba did not see Wumi's swollen face on the day he got to the house and the day of the burial? Is it possible?
Mr. Yomi, you won't be looking at that.
Now, let me defend you. Let me answer. Don't forget, he got there in the night. He was dark. Wumi probably knew what she did. Oh, my package, she won't even when she went to that burial. How many people saw that head in Nikoko?
They had meeting after then.
Wait.
Mr. Yomi,
it took us how long?
Dead. You won't see any, you can't see anything, you can't smell anything, you can't feel anything.
I like to be fair. I like to be fair with everyone. Like I like to be fair. So, ẹ fẹ́ da gbogbo nu lérú ẹ fẹ́ da gbogbo nǹkan rú láti rí òótọ́ but what if wípé ibi tẹ́ ń kọlẹ̀kùn yẹn gan kò sọ́nà ń bẹ̀ nǹkan.
Exactly.
Chill out.
Ibo lo tó fẹ́ lọ tí ò ní rọ́nà.
So now let's calm down.
The sniper, you are not being real. I would tell you tonight.
I'm being really. I'm just.
Look, hold on, my
brother. If they indict this man, this case will just be somehow.
Realistic. I really like that angle you came from. Sometimes, maybe this is where Baba will open up all the things he has been hiding. We all know that from the beginning. Just when Wumi, they wrote Wumi's script perfectly for her. The judge worked for Wumi. Gbogbo wa mọ̀. Alágbára wà ń di ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. All of us know. Baba knew alágbára wà ń di ọ̀rọ̀. Yet the Baba is not telling us the real truth. Through Wumi to go, Baba turn it down. Kill her also. Anytime Jabu, you're fighting for this man, you're fighting for himself.
We always give them solution. Right there.
God bless you.
Let me go 1 minute, right? Right there, in that corona inquest at the front end, the son, supposed to even not threaten, but supposed to condemn that ruling and make them understand
the judgment.
Yeah, if they continue and protest, right? They protest.
Paparano, what if Magistrate Shotubi took from what the woman has been watching your platform, and I'll bring one point out on this platform. I'm not
you are a devil. You are a devil advocate.
I don't even know the side you are.
Wait, whether you are supporting Baba this time, you are against him.
No. I'm just being funny. Why they should they want to give him joy, right? They want to give Baba joy.
they should maybe indict him, send him to trial. When he get to trial, they should make him win in trial.
Papayano, wait, on this platform, on this your platform, Mr. Dad Magistrate Chotubi have been watching you. This platform is the platform where we've been talking about, they can actually indict Baba for burying Mohbad hastily. And that woman went to use that oral to
see, I present the outcome of the case. And after that, where they disturb me, they drag me, they carry me, go left, carry me, come right.
So let me explain to you. From beginning, Timothy Wanu, the August, no the TikTok, letter Timothy la gatangba police lawyer call your due case. That I wrote or I even drafted my letter to the governor that they should suspend the corona and let police finish up this investigation. That as my angel writes, all this card there, Nikelu, barrister, most young guy. One by a lati bere, go imagine lati bere. And the Toba law inclined to government.
I want to change city. You want to live Lagos.
Baba just think that saying I'm Justice Mohbad will give you the frame. And at the end of the day, can
we look for solution? Can we talk about solution, please? Way forward.
Yeah, what's the way forward now? Like, what's the way forward that regards the general case?
Want to know? This is what I said to people, and I'm happy that it's all ended now. I said, you know what? Yeah, let Baba and his Lego team and his followers. They believe in the inquest so bad. I will end the inquest. Told you everybody to Jansen, everybody to tell reset button. And I want to ballet. They've seen that because some on the inquest here, because I think they thought the inquest was going to bring another dimension to the case. Somebody would thought they were living on
inquest without evidence.
Yes.
Inquest where the witnesses are speaking differently.
So,
inquest where police came there without no complete investigation.
Mr. Yomi, please 1 minute. Mr. Yomi, please 1 minute. The sniper.
Sir.
You ask for a way forward. Do you have a way forward? The first advice, Baba should drop shit to. Embrace the Adeyanju.
Exactly. Brilliant.
Work with Yomi Fabi. Work with VDM.
VDM assault
okay, but wait. If you are giving that advice now, who should contribution go to, Baba or Adeyanju?
Let's not make it about money.
How can you not go through Baba? You are looking for justice, but you want to go through Deji. Why don't you go through Baba? Why going through VDM? Is it VDM that lost his son? Baba that lost his son.
Baba don't scatter this table. We are made, please.
Anything that can make this
the way forward.
If that CCTV come outside, that Baba say, okay, this is where they go see the CCTV. Then this is that the video of that duvet that soaked with the blood. If those things provide come outside, and the people that bring it can stand with it, say this is it. Wallahi, the thing
possible.
Wait,
let's do this.
The
way forward first for me is this, right? If you have not agreed that you've messed up, you made a mistake, there is no way forward. The people working with Baba, they should first say, I formed a mistake. That's the first thing, that they have to realize their mistake. If they don't realize they've done bad mistake and they've not been smart on this journey, then they cannot get a solution. Without that, they can't get a solution. Right now, they need to scrap everything they've done, called Dapada, see zero. I listened to Sanshitu yesterday. He was saying stuff like, now we know he was bullied, he was that. So is this man telling me that he wants to link the bullying to how Mohbad died that day? Because I'm not.
It's bully they are using now. It's bully with experts now. Bully what they.
Papa. So what I saw there is this, right? Okay, now Papa's Lego team has a personal vendetta against Sam Larry and Naira Marley. Could it be because of the royalty? I don't know. See, I'm being serious, to be honest. I listened to that man yesterday. I'm like, what gibberish are you saying? You're talking about the bully. Link that bully into how Mohbad died. Now they are relying on VDM. VDM will come and help us.
bully ló gbé wọn délẹ̀ lérí.
Let's get serious now. Even the VDM, I've done the research on VDM as well. How VDM can even help in this case. And VDM, the only thing to Mafua is awareness. VDM is not going to charge the case. Awareness is what is going to give us. He's not a lawyer. He's not a police officer. He's just going to give us awareness. Just make the case not die down. People will be talking about
and even different, just us even having different sides and stories and.
Because I'm looking at the whole thing and I'm like, till then, the Baba team that are embracing. Now, do you know what has happened again today now, Papa? No. Now that they've read that. I think a news broke out. Hold on, your minute. Let me just say this 1 minute.
New evidence coming to
Let me say this 1 minute. I think a news broke out today where they said it was Aries that brought the link of Very Dark Man. Everywhere don't scatter. They don't vex. You know, anything there is, the do now. They will say no problem. So now that the news broke down, there was Aries that brought Very Dark Man. Now, everywhere does scatter. So people supporting Very Dark Man will now go against Very Dark Man now. Because of Lady Aries. Voila, no, they finish.
Very Dark Man,
Voila, no, they finish.
Papa Arnold, this one you are making up. Are you going out?
But she exposed, don't she, lawyer? He has his blueprint that most of us will not know.
Now, wow.
Let him run through his blueprint. It could lead to the justice we are seeking. It's why important in Ikwe, justice for Mohbad. Evidence be le jáde látọ̀dọ̀ tiẹ̀ náà. Ojú ogun la wà. Táwọn kan bá fire láti wájú, ẹlòmí lè lọ ambush àwọn enemy lẹ́yìn. So, Emil, I'm interested in anybody doing the right thing. If the Baba had already worked with us, see one who could block Muguntashi, and to evidence they deliberately blocked opportunity of substantial evidence. They thought I was lying. How did you think I was lying? How? What sign did you show I was lying? So it's obvious that at the end of the day, evidence don't tilt. You are not in court to compel the police to actually allow that the extension of the video should be extracted officially. DPP law. Energy DPP. No evidence is okay. Police should give order. The court should give order that Adura's phone should be what forensically investigated. And I want for forensic. And you realize that Adura was arrested, and for forensic was not done.
Sayomi, can I just say something? Baba say something. As social media is actually creating awareness, I think it's also giving the criminal, whoever it is that's behind whatever, the mind behind the people. Because so much we're sharing on social media, people are tightening up their belts.
What are you saying, Rolly?
I'm saying that in as much as social media is good for awareness and all of that, you know, when you watch all these crime programs, these criminals or bad minds or they watch all these things we are saying, they are hearing different angles, different analysis.
They are not hearing what VDM is doing, Abi.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. It's what I'm saying. I'm saying social media generally about this case. Like, probably we've been saying forensic. Whoever has that phone is going to wipe it clean. For real.
Only software, whatever has been stored on that phone, even software. Yeah.
Okay.
That is what we wanted to use for Mohbad's labor now, to recover the CCTV. Before they went to unblock him.
Yeah, but Mr. Yomi, right now, as it is like this now, okay, even if they say they want to run a phone forensic, does anybody even know where those phones are?
You're not getting it. If the order is on Adura, Baba will go to court that I don't know what my son is doing. He was there when they took his brother to 2 hospitals where they ordered that they should go to take the body to mortuary. That means he was there. He must have seen it that they gave police reports, doctor's report rather. At the end of the day, Baba said he took Mohbad's body to police station. They were demanding for doctor's reports, and your son Adura was there in the 2 hospitals, and then no doctor's report surfaced. Who is fooling who, for heaven's sake? What is all this nonsense? You're asking that, as if the brother does not have the natural entitlement to demand. That where you are there with your brother, you are an adult. At least you.
Yeah, but Mr. Yomi, at the end of the day, if really Adura, let's be realistic now. If really Adura knows anything about it, right? It's already too late now because he is going to be an accomplice, and nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to go to jail. Nobody wants to go to jail.
I'm speaking to people on social media. You're not getting it. If the magic will create evidence.
No, I understand what you're saying. But I'm saying for the fact that he has kept quiet all this time, if they do find anything,
you're not getting what we're saying. Adura was there when they took Mohbad body to the hospitals.
Yeah.
Adura was there when they took the body back home. Adura was there when they started the embalmment without the father knowing. All of these things. And Baba said he came. He saw blood. He saw embalmment. He saw all these things. And he only asked the wife, why are you not asking your son?
Exactly. So okay, I get what you're saying.
The moment you see that your son is not forthcoming, then you will know you have a hand in it. Why are you not suspecting your son? Because normally he's the one supposed to be telling you, at the hospital here. Because it's clear that the 2 hospitals, he was there when they were handing over the doctor's reports. Yeah. And he saw that your father was being disgraced out of police station because he lacked even doctor's reports.
Yes.
Why are you silent? So the woman is so powerful that I cannot say, you are not even dropping it. So the question is, one more touch, that is why you have a bad pitch tent with women.
I want to ask a question, please.
I actually think Adura is a bit too chilled on this case. It's a bit too.
That is why the use the tool of public to allow you to get DPP lossy court here. Tobati lossy court. Only 3 seconds. Go out. Yet a 2 help again eventually. Or 3 seconds. Why emanate the phone to involve phone Adura? The phone does not belong to Damola. The content does not belong to Damola. It belongs to Adura. He removed 3 seconds. He gave account of what happened to his son. This is what he's asking for now. Your son already have the information. And he's not ready to man up and defend it. Then go to court and say they should compel him to actually do the phone forensic. That's when you get justice for your son. And you are still here on July saying, I agree, I went to bury him. But the jobber, I don't want them what they're doing against me. What happened to my son? If you cannot fix your son and demand from your son, as if the government
maybe you should go to jail now. Maybe if he chop beans like for 1 month or 2 months, he go confess waiting this up. I don't know what to say again.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yeah.
The simple thing is to go to court and say, my son is hiding it. Let him do full forensic on Adura and of course Mohbad. These are my sons. If Wumi does not want to submit his phone at that early stage, even now, and then when they give the order, and she order for DNA, and order for DPP, order for credible eyewitness, to see some to share. O party here, but when our team here, Baba you test on 3 seconds video. Kusoron Adura share lori. Embarrass DPP, a whole Lagos State Attorney General. I be to knock on that DPP. Attorney General, charge court here.
Can I ask?
Attorney General is still advocate. The number 1 justice officer in Lagos State. Oh, let's see court here. DPP. It's just a director under him. You are seeing the Attorney General of his state.
I mean, 1 second, please.
Can we ask a question?
Brother, 1 second. Have you forgotten what one of them said? A ordinary carpenter sue DPP. Ordinary carpenter sue DPP in the whole of Nigeria. And this is what I want to say, guys. From that VDM interview, if I have to be honest with you, Baba spoke with agony and shows that some people were pushing this Baba to do all these things. It might be, it might seem like he's doing it, at least he's like blah, 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 but he's following a directive. Because certain things that he's saying, you can see that there's no guide. It's just whatever they tell him to say is what he will say. Hey, I want forensic on the phone. I want this, I want that. But certain other things, and you can tell the way he's talking, he's in pain. But
and he cried. Now he cried.
I mean, I just know he will cry. I just know, but it's okay. Do you understand? But some people are directing this about what to say and how to say it. But that is not him. That is not him. He's just following a directive. But may God help him. Because when I watched that video today, I'm like, this man is in pain, and some people are just there.
Yeah, because he mentioned something that was a bit scary. He was like, if he doesn't get this justice, he can become something else, that somebody can die. I was like, wow.
Guess what, guys, yeah? I heard today, when somebody was saying to Gudexi, don't you think we need another lawyer right now? Or VDM's lawyer? Because he's a radical lawyer. Don't you think we need him? At least to help Sanshitu. And in my head, I laughed. Make other lawyer come and help your son. We don't collect money, almost 15-20 million, to come and help him. Are you joking? Are you guys joking? Where is Brekete today? At least yesterday was an inquest done. How come till now, Brekete? Nothing to say from him. Nothing from him. No, you
don't project. The man don't project. I don't understand.
Please.
Illuminati, Baba is too adamant to correction. Baba will never listen to anybody apart from those people that he believes in. Baba will even VDMs advising Baba, he just wasting his time. I'm telling you, the man is too adamant to correction. He's too adamant to correction. He's not ready to change anything. I'm telling you.
Can someone please let me talk, please?
Go ahead and talk.
Do you think Baba would have gone to BB?
Rolly, I'll bring you back, Rolly. I'll bring you back. I'm doing rotation. Go on, Omolodo.
I've gone to where that info. Thank you. Second,
the way he said you're making Danny.
It's very dark man, bigger than the Inspector General. When Yomi said he should go, Baba said the inspector should come to him. That is the one that lost a child. Can you remember? No, I'm just. I was with you. I came to you and secondly, if VDM, I mean, to me, Olopa greater than VDM. But the result here, in Koto Sheyekon, lost of VDM. And the other camp, this is in your local, because I feel like it's now becoming a competition and it's pathetic. People going on their platform, cursing the judge. When the judge said they should leave this thing out of the social media, they are cursing the governor.
They will send that man to prison. I swear. What teacher
and I'm thinking to myself,
you will say you are cursing
for this man.
No problem.
And then one thing, Mr. Yomi said,
they will never come to Nigeria. They will stay abroad there and be causing problem here.
Oh, okay. Now that Baba has been loyal to Adura by not allowing Adura to give any statement, will Adura come and do the needful now and tell us what actually happened to save Baba? What do you think?
Like I said, Otisoni Tele, Mohbad's death is connected to, number one, in my opinion, domestic violence rituals and cultism. And that's why I'm going to say this, and that's why I'm saying this, that in my opinion, I don't want to be so assertive. Because no, in my own opinion, the reason why Adura, Darosha are acting this way and Mama Mohbad is giving them that full coverage, saying some people will go after them, when all these things are so glaring and very obvious, it leaves a whole lot to answer. And if he's going to come to speak, Untemi suspect, most suspected, Mohbad was going through a lot of problem from the Malians. What he frustrated, all of them together with Adura, in my own opinion, they belong to the same clan. And one thing led to the other. Mohbad need to run away to somewhere else. And that is a serious crime. You don't cross. If you cross, the consequence is death. And the people around too, I've heard that on the other side. They won't fight for him. You are gone, you're gone. And these ones that when they want to, if you want to now do that, it is your blood that will send to go and delete you, and they would have to get a recording of that. You understand? So, and when it got to that stage, and that is why you could see the other guy, and that's why the CCTV everything was taken out, and it's quite appalling, because that is the only reason the two of them will support the death on the 11, and they were staging on the 12, and they stage and they look for how they can push it on Naramali, and you know, it could be that those ones are responsible. It could be that part of them is, I'm not writing them off. As a matter of fact, I still want to believe that is my own opinion. That is why he's been beaten up and down, because these are the traces of when you cross in frat issue. We are all now. And that is why the family are trying to say, don't even let's go to Adura's area, because if you ask Adura to speak, the consequence is also coming for him. And I saw the countenance of the mother during my press conference. I saw the way she was moving around, speaking with the police. Because if you ask my son to come out and speak, he will not only be indicting himself, he'll be indicting an entire clan, and then that is another serious war. You all know what was going on, and you just don't want to go there for. And people, that lady was asking me, why was I running and stuff? And I realized, well, what do I expect? I was on the field, they are on social media, and they are condemning everything. Because at the end of the day, we will continue to push it this way. So I want to believe that domestic violence of a serious issue happened, and then it's switched into the fact that, you know, advantage was opened. This is an advantage for you now, strike, because I want people while I'm watching law for you to get promoted. Because I'm not surprised that Adura began to sing afterwards, and you know, funds for his music was coming from where I can't even explain. And if as an NGO we are investigating, we have to do the due diligence and establish the truth. And when I realized that the whole stuff is coming, what is going on? What is the connection between Adura and Wumi? Why the unnecessary cover up? Somebody was telling me about we'll get there, and then I would do Wumi to I don't worry. Immediately you saw your son embalmed within 3 hours, you were told. The moment you start observing, tó bá bá wọn lójijì tó wọlé tó kọ̀ bó kọ ẹlẹ́ ó yàtọ̀ sí pé wọ́n ti ń pè yín látòrí fóònù. Ìgbà tó ń sọ fàgbàlagbà ẹni tó bí wọn pé ó sì kìtẹ́lẹ̀ wáwo ọ̀hún ẹ̀ padà rẹ̀ ti yá, wọ́n ti pàrokò fún yín nìyẹn pé nǹkan ti ṣẹlẹ̀. That's how you speak to an adult. Ẹ̀ńtàdé ò yá lójijì tí mo ti ń búdú bọ̀.
1 second here. For Baba to have mentioned today at VDM, or maybe last night when I did the video, that he saw blood on the duvet, and not because before he didn't say it, but now that he said it, and is now out there. Now, two things: does he need to, chase it up, or does it mean the police will pick it up to say they want to go over again, or it's just going to be there like that? Because this is now something he needs to explain more. Because before he never explained that. Yeah.
Illuminati, my brother.
Yes, brother.
CB and Toby Mwe. Using a microscope phone. When you got into the house and you see that volume of BLOOD, I am saying, and you find your son in a very compromising situation, to an extent that you would ask, what led to this BLOOD? If they would have to point to you what led to that much stuff. If they show you that little cut on the hand, then you know certainly they are about to even rob you one of the biggest gifts of your life. That is when you will be so composed and bitter that you want to stand and defend and fight for that boy. A man will be so strong at that moment to say, I need to stand firm. I need to now establish what is going on. Especially when, in all the testimonies Baba gave, Adura was never forthcoming to explain this visit. And when you see Adura in that car, Adura was not even acting remorseful. He was acting mean and then looking away from the brother's body. And when Adura sat with me at my press conference, he was shaking all through. I am saying, when Mama Mohbad was placing curse, he dare not say amen. That whoever took. So the woman, will like, that's what I need to do as a mother. That's why few people will listen to her. But the fact remains that no external person is asking them to do this because le ma sọ pé Naramali Samilari ṣáwọn lọ́lọ́rí kẹgbó káàkiri kọ́ best security fún mi kẹ́yìn má múlẹ̀ ni.
Okay, now. Now the issue is this. Mr. Abi, the issue is this.
Please, Mr. Yomi, why is Baba playing the ordinary carpenter card?
Please, listen. One second.
I want to ask the question. It's my question, please.
Okay, go ahead.
You see,
why now? Because
sorry,
logo.
Yeah, why is he saying I'm ordinary carpenter now? And because to me, now you want our sympathy, and he has insulted us. He has embarrassed us.
Hold on. He talk about the line of thought.
He has embarrassed us. We paid money. He cost us, and now he wants sympathy. Listen, I think this Baba needs to humble himself, and he should stop giving interview because he keeps shooting himself in the leg. Because he keep making mistakes with this interview. He is not doing truthful.
And whether you all like it or not, if you all accept that Mohbad's neck was broken, his leg was broken, do you think Wunmi has the capacity to break Mohbad's neck, break his leg, while the brother and the elder brother were there?
I have a reservation on that one. Now, we know how tall Mohbad was when he was alive. Now, how do you prove that his neck was broken? Men looking at that picture. Now, it could be that because the coffin is too small and they have to bury him and they just have to force him in that coffin.
Illuminati, ask God to forgive you.
No. I'm just asking.
My brother, it will be. Social media.
No. Wait. You can't say that. Hold on 1 second. You will talk now. I'm not supporting any bad deed, and I'm not going to stay here and say, okay, what they've done to that guy is very bad. I've always been making sure that the guy get justice. But what I'm saying is that, right? Mohbad is very, very tall. Now, if you come bury me, could it be they force that to see? Force
what is his length? Is he up to 7 feet?
The guy is tall.
Is he up to 7 feet?
It's probably because the guy was.
This is quite appalling.
He's not.
He's not. Let me explain to you, my brother, Mr. On God.
Yes, sir.
When it comes to human rights, one of the
they intentionally bought the small coffin.
One of the best advantage of democracy is that it preserves human dignity. Let me be honest with you. by desecrating and messing up with a human dead body is a serious criminal offense. Number two, Number two, Tioba Ga, if somebody is taller than a coffin, you pull the leg, coffin elemayo.
That's it.
And the body will remain intact and straight. But you are saying that this is how they should even bury. And your kilo koloju. This shower and labor body not I want to go not to the koshe, not how be only funny. The same set of people. Why are you doing this? Because in Tonshe, the consequence will come back to the society, including those that are aiding and abetting them. The fact that Wumi needs support is because some people feel like they are trying to make her take the fall.
Yomi, are you saying the neck was broken before he died? Or I don't get your point. Because you keep throwing shade at people here, but what's your point? Exactly. What's your point?
Do you accept that the neck was broken?
I don't know. But I'm asking you now. What do you think?
Which of the case did you know?
That's not your question. What do you think? You tell me.
Which rights do you have to ask the
Illuminati
question?
was saying something, you're quick to shut him down. So I'm asking you now. What do you think? Do you think they broke his neck?
Excuse me.
Do you think they broke his neck before he died or after? I'm asking you.
Sorry, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Neck is broken before and after. When is after?
Mr. Yomi, let me just ask them a question. I just want to ask a question. Sorry, please. I believe we are all Africans and we have culture. There are some times, even when the grave that is being dug for someone is even shorter. You know, even in Africa, we will break the foot area for the coffin to go in. Why don't we say we should break the body? No, so this is a clear thing.
Listen, we only ask question.
Did you think they broke his neck before he died?
Exactly, now the question now.
Just going left and right.
Whenever they did, the neck was broken because we only saw it when at the point of burial. So
what's your argument now? Because if you're not sure, if Illuminati is saying, listen, if Illuminati is saying A, you cannot short what he's saying because even you're not sure how it was broken. You don't know, but you're quick to just say, oh, like what do you mean? Okay, let me read.
One lay bend there, what about that? One lay bend there,
you cannot
let me read something to you, Paparano. Let me read something to you. Improper positioning in the coffin. The body may not have been carefully aligned when placed in the coffin. Funeral staff or handlers might have turned or lifted the body in a way that let the head fall to the side without correction. Rigor mortis may have already set in, making repositioning more difficult. So if we are not sure, they said if the neck was broken, you will find bruises. Do you understand? Oh, Mawu, there's so many things. I can read everything out for you. But we don't know for sure. So for that reason, you can't say what one person is saying does not make sense. What you're saying that makes sense. Like I'm not getting it because do you know for sure that the neck was broken? Because you're quick to say, I can't believe that some people are talking like this.
Let's just see the other side because I know we're not all of us are looking for full justice. So let's just look at another side. Please. Let's just look for another side.
Mr. Brother, what does that mean? That no, your ministry
was murdered in his house. You accept that he was murdered in his house. You accept evidence.
Yomi, hold on.
I know for sure.
Yomi, hold on. Listen, Yomi, Elenio, now all of us feel through shade, you understand? And we have to respect each other here. If you are deliberating, it does not mean, you understand? You can't be throwing shade. Anthony, no. Baba, hold on. Anthony, not everybody are looking for justice. When did you join the justice? They are saying things that you are saying. Does that even make any sense? We are deliberating here. You are saying not everybody. You know about Omo Yoruba ni mi, òun sọ̀kò ọ̀rọ̀ ni. Ọmọ wọn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
So you can believe Omo Yoruba ni.
Ìyẹn máa fọpọlọ sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Ìyẹn máa fọpọlọ sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Bàbá ìyẹn máa fọpọlọ sọ̀rọ̀ ni. Yorùbá ni mí mo dẹ̀ mọ́ báyìí sọ̀kọ̀rọ̀. So jẹ́ kó máa yí ẹ fìyẹn lẹ̀.
Illuminati o. If you are investigating a case of somebody murdered in his house, and you see the entire cover up, you see that sequence of events, and the point of interment, and then when they claim that let's open the coffin, and then you saw it, that you certainly will be able to pick up the piece and say no.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay, Yomi. Now, no, Yomi, hold on. On this same justice, right? We know how many narration we have treated. Some we have done elimination process. That okay, when they were saying that he was stabbed in the neck, reason why he was bleeding in the coffin. I remember when we were, saying this. People sometimes just follow narration. I'm not saying the guy was not treated bad when he died or he was not being messed up. I'm always asking a friendly question. Not that I'm respecting the guy. I said, okay, Enisuru, Baba Galo is very tall. I mean, he was very tall when he was alive, right? Could it be that because they were rushing to bury him, they had to force him in that coffin? It's not I'm not disrespecting him. I'm only asking a friendly question. So when you're not saying, I mean, you don't want to buy Okoroni, and I will not accept that. And it's not fair because I will not speak to you like that. The same person that was saying that I can look for justice is not. It is not fair. We are only deliberating here. I understand, but your man needs to do.
When it comes to serious cases, you understand what I'm saying? Because when you look at this sequence of events, what in bo, I can say because when you look at what has been done, stage, if you not get to the end result or end point, evidence is going to be very evident, which is evident at the end of the day. It's going to look like you're now saying that nothing really happened. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that is where I conclude that, like, this is not appropriate for us to think and want to throw something away.
Okay, Yomi, let me read this to you again. Me, I like to read. I do research a lot. So now, for someone to intentionally break the neck after death to stage or cover a murder, the following will need to be true. So let's start marking it. Let's start marking it. Number one, cause of death would have to be hidden. Now, if the person died from blunt trauma, poisoning, or suffocation, someone might try to create a misleading cause of death, e.g., accidental fall or suicide. But in such cases, a broken neck wouldn't be convincing without other matching injuries. Number two, Papa, I don't see your eye. If you want to interject, talk. Number two, forensic examination would reveal it. Any homicide involving broken bones would typically lead to an autopsy, especially if suspicious. A pathologist can easily distinguish between premortem and postmortem fractures. Premortem is bleeding, inflammation, tissue damage. 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah. All right. So postmortem, clean breaks, no blood, no healing response. In this case, there is no indication from the image that such a forensic cover-up occurred. If the death had any suspicion of foul play, the body likely would not be buried without investigation. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You're not getting it. All these hypotheses are the likely pathway option. But look at what was done even to the old body and to the toxicology and the test. Toxicology àti pathology kò síbi tó sọ pé mo bá di bleed profusely ló gbẹ. Ọlọ́pàá ló bleed profusely. Owó ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó dà ẹ̀ wọ́n ti ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ pé he lost blood.
Wait, but scientifically, Yomi, yeah, ṣé ó possible kí rigor mortis go set in before full alignment? Let's start with that.
You know, these people are trying to cover up. We understand that there is an extensive cover up. And when people about that post only that post Bairo. And your shadow Mohbad yẹn lọ fẹ́ sí pẹ̀lú pósí. Èló ló ń ta pósí tó lè rí pósí. Ó dà wọ́n lè kọ pósí within that period of time. Tí mo dá ti kú láti àjọ tuntun yẹn. Àárọ̀ tó fi tọ́kọ́ tó sí 1 o'clock yẹn. Tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kọ pósí látago 9 àárọ̀. Befitting pósí ọ̀wà ó jẹ́ pé ó wà pàbàjẹ́ wọ́n á gẹ̀ tiẹ̀.
Scroll down.
Ẹ wá ṣerú kọ burúkú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹ wá stage pósí. Ẹ wá lọ́rùn ẹ wá ọrùn ti gan pa nítorí bàtọ́ ti gbé sílẹ̀ lẹ́tọ́ ṣe wọ ẹ̀ tó sẹ́ni tó manage inú ilé lọ́yẹ̀ bá bẹ̀ sí. The body has been messed up. So gbàtọ́ ti yẹ̀sẹ̀ gbẹ̀ yẹn ó gan pa síbẹ̀ ni. Ọ̀ lè adjust ẹ̀ mọ́ gbàtọ́ débẹ̀ wọn pé àṣírí máa tú o. Ẹ ṣàrùn wọ́ bẹ̀. Wọ́n fẹ́ ṣí pósí gan ní kọ́ máa ṣí. Agídí làwọn ọmọ olófin sọ pé níbo.
Another question again. Me, I like to be, let's be real. Now, when they got to the police custody, ṣé wọn ò fi pé ọlọ́pàá lè ní òun fẹ́ wá wo body yẹn? Ṣé ọlọ́pàá bá wo body? Ṣé wọn ò ní rí pé ọrùn ẹ̀ kán?
Àní gbogbo investigation méjèèjì yẹn ò sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ti àwa kọ́ ló ń ṣe fún wọ́n ṣe fún.
Yóò ṣàfẹ́ gbà ó fẹ́ gbà.
Police station wọ́n ti lọ tẹ́lẹ̀ sí police station.
Okay ẹ tó lọ bẹ̀ Blessing àti Kide ló lọ bẹ̀ tó lọ on behalf of family kọ́ máa sọ fún wa tó wà bẹ̀ Blessing ni ju level sínú ojú sáré Gùrẹ́sì àmọ́ sùkọ́ tó ṣe àmọ́ agent tó jẹ́ so ṣáná àwọn ènìyàn máa tẹ̀lé bàbá dẹ̀ ló wò fojú lọ́wọ́ yẹn ó gbójú kúrò.
What news is this that Lady Chan says? Zlatan that is in UK. Zlatan is in UK now. So where is this news coming from?
So
far as about my against Zlatan in.
Only attack a very dark man.
He gonna attack a very dark man.
Past news, that past one that we check now, that Zlatan friends.
We checked that other day. But yes, that was in the club. That was in the club. That was in the club.
You guys should be talking. I will check. I'll check the.
So, Roland, when you look at the activities of Mama Mohbad, the old blockage from Baba Mohbad's camp, don't finance. El family wa alone no share. On gbèsè to le da anything ru. Wọ́n dẹ̀ make sure pé wọ́n bá gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń ṣe jẹ́ because láìṣẹ̀ láìrò. Hey, I want to know what by my son. When your son gave a confessional statement, you have resources. Hey, let's see us cut away. Hey, Joe. 3 seconds video. Yeah, it's confession. Over. To kito ilati joy. Eba me give order. For forensic, label a lot of very dark man. Counselor could get a lot for forensic for. Ọlọ́pàá ló lè ṣe. Ó lè court ṣe. I am saying, hello, I want to do corona cost for the Dodumegi. Don't she fact finding. Lawyer yóò make approval láti December ni ọ̀rọ̀ 3 seconds video ti jáde o July ló ṣe dájọ́ o ẹ wo opportunity yẹn gbogbo month yẹn èmi lọ fi bàyẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ lọ destroy mi káàkiri ẹ̀dẹ̀lẹ̀ wá ikú tó pọ̀ mọ́ yín àwọn tó lọ wetin kill the Mohbad wọ́n ní ayé fi di síwájú Mohbad àwọn tó lọ kill the Mohbad.
má dáhùn ló wọ́n kọ́ ni kí ni Yomi gbé dání ló ń kọ́.
Sorry sir mo fẹ́ béèrè kankan I want to ask a question and I don't know. Like for now, I know from Baba's camp, we should not expect any justice from there because a number of things has been corrupt. I mean, system were corrupt. But now with the 3 seconds video,
some of them are innocent too.
And sir, Shadi goes much innocent too. From they cannot lead this justice. They cannot lead the justice process. That's one thing I can see. But now with the link you have, the 3 seconds video, is there a way the homicide case can be brought out of it using the 3 seconds video as a proof? So that it will be somebody representing the general public, not in charge of Baba Mohbad. Be individual NGO like yours that can bring out that case for us, so that at least that without be providing a headway for us. Because mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà nìyẹn sir.
Ṣé kí n sọ tọrọ fún yín?
Yes sir.
Wọ́n ti gba kéèsì lọ́wọ́ wọn pàǹtí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ní evidence gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́mi complain. Kọ́ nà wá s'Abuja. I might not be able to give you the investigation activities, but I know certainly ìdí tí gbogbo ariwo ṣe lọ síta tí ẹ bá anybody tó ti fi justice for Mohbad lẹ̀ tó padà wá wọ́n ti gbọ́ pé ní stage tó dé yìí in fact the corona tó sáré round up that is the reason ẹ yanjú gbogbo tọ̀dọ̀ tí yín so that this new lead will enable them to face the DPP direct so láti bẹ̀yẹn wọ́n kó lọ sí DPP kò ní nípa máa ṣe máa pass through corona ti yanjú and it's because under the law capital offence does not have statute of limitation. So the moment that a new lead comes up, and this new lead, which is the 3 seconds video and the shielded extension, it's a serious. I accuse the Lagos State Police Command, and the upper echelon are now saying we need let them see. Toba Wonwe, they will make sure they go after those involved. So it doesn't probably need. We don't need ourselves again. In that machine be very that machine fire. We here we should be united. Let's come out. Let's pick like September 11th. Come out and demand for justice. Could cost anybody anything. Just wear your black. Hold your candle from your house, and let's come out en mass. That is all we need. No, nothing. No
is
stuff,
it DPP?
no funding.
Sorry, is it the DPP that Mr. Aloba has already petitioned that will still handle the case? Like, even after dismissing the case, he still went on and appealed. Is that DPP that is still going to settle it, right?
Well, the public in our DPP face, come and face it. Whether they like Baba, whether they don't like Baba, Baba call the victim, Baba call the only case. Mohbad gon the victim. Baba is just a witness.
I'm surprised to see people now coming up here to impose Mr. Aloba on us again, like trying to convince us with wrong narrative.
Adura is more of a witness.
Sorry, not here. Maybe in other platform, but from here.
No. People has been coming here trying to convince us, like telling us so many things. But when this agreed that is an ordinary carpenter, fine. He doesn't know what he's doing. He might be under threat. It might be this. It might be that. But even when people are trying to call him to follow the right step, I remember the other day he came out to like making jest of people, asking comfy, people came out the following day, like everybody was like against what he did. We came out dragging him, doing this. Oh really? Really?
That time.
So Sarola, you wasn't here then.
That time, yeah. Let me.
Do you know what?
Let me speak, please. That time, yeah. Baba
I had he released a song before the court case yesterday.
That time.
I heard that. I don't know how sure it is.
Yeah, that time, Baba thought that inquest was going to favor you. But now we've seen that inquest.
We can't be convinced, Sarola.
Let's forgive him.
Someone like me can't be convinced again. We can do our best for Mohbad, not for Mr. Aloba.
Let's forgive, okay?
Let's forgive. For Mohbad, let's forgive.
Sorry, sir. We are forgiving Baba already. All of us are forgiving you. Do you know? But one thing we know is he should not think of being at the forefront now.
On God alone.
Not, yes, sir.
At the war,
àti forgive Baba, but kí Baba jókòó sílé. And fight for you, even not the family. Aloba family, they are on one side. Mohbad is the one we are fighting for, not Baba. Baba should continue with his block industry and the music something and the movie industry you want to enter. Only way forward. But Mohbad is our target now. He must get justice and it's not through the family.
Does Baba know what phone forensic means? Because he keeps shouting.
Like one thing I know. Sir, if Baba want phone forensic, keep Baba Koko drop phone till he wants it left for forensic. So once Baba wants to phone, then any other person, Baba fit it can't no matter about issue. First of all, drop his own for the forensic.
Well, on God alone, Baba ni can so there can okay. But what one brain I want to know what killed the Mohbad. Báwo lẹ fẹ́ kí àwọn ó ti sọ díẹ̀ fún yín wọ́n ti ní negligence loss ni ẹ tún béèrè fọ́dà ṣé káwọn tún sọ mọ́dà díẹ̀ ni.
Ẹ̀rù tí ń bá bàbá ni ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀.
Ìjọba ló fi bí kọ́ ṣàwà careful because I know God.
Kò sẹ́ tó máa fẹ́ ọ̀nà ẹ̀wọ̀n hàn tẹ́rù ní ìbá.
A máa try láti jà fún wọn díẹ̀ but kọ́ ṣàwà careful èmi ò kàn lè guarantee ni cautious steps wọn because government are very sensitive.
In fact, if Baba like himself now, with the verdict,
how can we indict these people? Sorry, brother. Yeah, Aburo Mohbad, Mohbad's younger sister. How can we indict her? But actually, for our case as a witness for seeing a blood as well, for witnessing a blood. No, because she mentioned that we don't already now. But actually, for our case, we are short anyway.
Come on, we want this case about trial about
about trial is no matter where you upload your video, as long as that video is there.
If you don't point it out to the people, listen, the trial is between the government and I want to talk now. Tell you Friday about go kill because now there will be concentration on spending and the nurse. Àwọn other one tó kàn sọ jabbing àwọn Yaba say I saw a blood, Baba say I saw a blood. If nobody push them forward or
not with those ones now. When they look at the video, nobody that one to charge down to upgrade the charges, or that you upgrade the suspects.
Who will pass them the videos? Who will passing those videos? Who will pass those videos to them? That's my point.
Let's be hopeful. The case is already in Abuja. We're going to paro. Because we also saw what to go to Abuja, and it don't be killed. Also,
yes.
And the because the spirit which touch here. Oh no, you might go out. No so. What is so?
Because Sanchitu, anything, Baba anything, yeah, more. If I do bad, Baba can go on to any. Don't can go on to any.
DNA.
What is more retirement?
DNA.
Oh, retirement, Baba.
All of us DNA next week.
Sir, Cherry, from their side, the case of Olatunji, it will end up with settlements because family normal fishy. The only case I hope on is the one that is in Abuja, which was through your office. I mean through your NGO. That's the only case I can see. Any other case, only part of everything was working there. Except man. But I know with your own case, with all the evidences, I know through your case, something can start coming out and the homicide case can be re-established. But from their own,
of course. Àwọn tó ń gbówó lẹ̀ fún wọn lára wọn ológun burúkú gan kò yé wọn dẹ̀ lè property wọn lẹ́nu bẹ̀ àwọn ọlọ́mọ aṣíwájú oríṣiríṣi tá ń gbọ́ ẹjẹ́ máa wò lọ àwọn olùkú wọn ti fẹ́ lo against wọn ẹjẹ́ wo let's see what will happen very shortly. Ó sì yé to them they thought that's the end of justice for Mohbad but they don't know because they would never know when they were arranging it. Once you go, they thought by now, you know, I'm going to cool. Want to go by now, case in my end because naturally, ask yourself, spending, nurse, I plead guilty. If she doesn't want to go to trial because if she's going to trial, they will need to bring Wunmi, Adura, and the rest to come and testify against her. Go there, I plead guilty. See, I suppose okay, tell my dad for 6 months for negligence because it's like a misdemeanor. Why then they from the date she has been detained, they come back to police cell. And if she has spent 4 months in police cell, I mean, she's not going home. And if you sit down, they didn't spend in. I don't know if they will still continue with him, or the people will say, from the advice of the coroner inquest, spending does not have a case to answer because spending anything with the ball for. Think of about Shemi, will not Shemi, or plead guilty. Think of about Shemi, my bad way, what is the corona, your crew, and you corona, call prosecuted.
Hold on, no.
I'm asking easy pay because of the corona advice. Spending on the case last year, someone.
Baba, any suru.
Yes,
for
with the look of things, it's not going to.
For clarity's sake, why tí ọ̀gbẹ́ni Brekete yẹn kàn wá lẹ̀ síbi kan tá àti kò tẹ̀ gbóòrò ẹ̀ mọ́ tí fi wá takáìtì ni. Now most of Baba team now go and check their names. Rate náà ń kọ síbẹ̀ yìí sí wọ́n ti di Rate kalẹ̀ Rate Rashida Rate Buki Rate Mule Rate Gurexi gbọ́ wọ́n kọjá and change Rate ni. Now if Rate now disappoint them now again, what's going to happen? Because it's like
Illuminati. Not disappoint them.
Baba Nibo, yeah.
You know, it took time for Baba to go to Brekete. Okay? And when Baba went, Brekete said he will finance the autopsy and the toxicology. Baba ran away. He never gone back there. You understand? Rather, it was Baba that betrayed Brekete, not Brekete that betrayed Baba. Truth be told.
He didn't come out to say it now because he, as at the last.
You see why I have issue with the man. You are
the same thing I'm saying.
He kept quiet. He was not supposed to keep quiet. Either Baba come or Baba did not come. He will have come online and to say the facts. Alaba is not coming back to us. We don't know why. We'll be calling him. He's not coming. Do you understand what I'm saying? But it was glaring that he promised
Mr. Rotimi, when are you changing your name to Rotimi? You have to change your name to Rotimi first.
No problem. I will do that. Or your mandate that is
on my mandate. Paparano said go change to Paparano.
So you see, the problem is you remember that when we were dragging these people, they see us as enemy, but we were telling them the truth, and they know. Even on Young Daddy, all this shenanigan Young Daddy is pulling up and down just to get name, just to bring people to his platform, supporting the wrong thing. We were telling them what you are doing. We stand against Wumi's team 100%. I can't stand there. We argue Wumi's team. We're like arch enemy.
There is no problem. If I get out there now,
yeah,
can be Rotimi is okay.
We were still following these people, but all of a sudden, Baba took side along the line. He took side, and we're supporting this man, telling him the right thing, but he refused to listen. Today, now the whole case is going to. We foresaw this. We saw it coming, that this is going to happen to him, but he never believed it. He was doing Attorney General up and down, and why is your Attorney General? And this is a shame to Baba himself. You are the one that lost your son. Now they are putting the blame. When you are not standing right, that is what they are doing to you now. Yeah, that's what they are doing to you. We told you this Baba that time. Look at Aries' efforts to file lawsuit against Wumi, brought it before Baba to sign. They killed that. Thank you very much. That you know that if Azum Baba sue Wumi from that time, Corona will have been very hot than the way it happened now today.
Money, thank you to Ogbemi Wale because Mufe contribute, but Emma Soyin.
That's all okay.
I'm muted. However, you can say your side.
We are still going to discuss way forward, though. We are still going to discuss way forward, though. Way forward.
Last one, Keto play or Keto go ahead. Ẹ bá mi dá sí ètò yìí. Kí ni ohun tí ẹ rí sí ìbéèrè tí wọ́n béèrè yìí? What do you think of this question? Because I believe that we have, this is part of what we've been talking about here for a very long time. But for an individual to now ask the same question, ó bà mí lẹ́rù. kó tó dábìrì mi. Ẹ bá mi gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Ok. Ó yẹ gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn.
Ẹ kalẹ̀.
Aago mẹ́jọ alẹ́ àná. Anyway, wá jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ dákẹ́.
Illuminati rìkọ́dà ayé. Illuminati rìkọ́dà ayé.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ bá mi dá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ní ẹjọ́ tó lóhùn.
Kúrẹ́sì, sir, sorry, ẹ má bínú. Ẹ ṣé gan, God bless you. I really appreciate you. Mo fẹ́ béèrè question kan ní ẹjọ́. Ṣé ẹ rò pé a need more lawyer báyìí? Mo kàn béèrè question yẹn ni. And reason is that kò ń ṣe àwọn kan tá a máa need owó láti sọ. Can we try maybe kápẹ́ bàbá kó bẹ VDM níbẹ̀ yẹn kó jọ kó help pẹ̀lú lawyer kan back ìsàsìtù ọ. We need more lawyers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Jerry, you can calm down. We need, there are a lot of things that we shouldn't be saying on social media.
Okay.
It's not why I ain't got no anything. I can
So basically, lawyer that is just ordinary lawyer for VDM. Wọ́n fẹ́ kó wá help wọn fún Sanshitu eléníyàn bàbá àgbàlagbà tó ti gbàṣù lọ rẹ́kẹ̀rẹ́kẹ́. Wọ́n á support wọn.
Illuminati, confuse coming for you tonight.
Illuminati.
Well, sorry.
We should respect conflict of interest.
Sorry, sir.
Sanshitu represents Iyabo, as far as I'm concerned. And if Baba is in conflict with the goddaughter, there will be conflict of interest, and that is where I don't know how it's going to really work out, because at the end of the day,
right. Yomi, please, quick question. Quick question, please. If VDM lawyer Toba join force pẹ̀lú Baba's lawyer now, Taloma on top, Taloma on bottom, who is going to champion?
Sorry, sir. They said this person, Shey Babaloni lawyer ni abi Mohbad, because I don't really understand again.
Baba needs a lawyer now because Baba has been indicted. Baba needs a lawyer now.
Sir Roland, ẹ má fún Baba high blood pressure.
Baba ò need lawyer.
Illuminati ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o, kò ń ṣe mi o, Illuminati ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Okay, sorry, Illuminati. Okay, ẹ kò máa sọ pé wọ́n kọ́ dárúkọ bàbá ní corona, ẹ má sọ pé indictment, ẹ má sọ pé bàbá bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ yọ pé kí ni indictment. Bàbá lè ṣe orí kan lọ́la o. Wọ́n indict mi o, Olúwa.
Mr. Yomi.
Mo dá ìlò.
Interview ti VDM. Ṣé mọ̀ pé ó máa ní kọ̀ọ̀kan tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ níbẹ̀, ó máa ti ní kọ̀ọ̀kan jọ sọ. Ẹ mọ̀ pé VDM ò sọ nínú interview tó sọ, lọ́rọ̀ tó sọ. Ó ní nìkan tó ń jọ sọ pé òun ò sọ. Ṣé mọ̀? Ẹ jẹ́ ká VDM pẹ̀lú Ìyábọ̀ Òjó. Ẹ mọ̀ pọ́njọ meet.
Mo gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá be careful pẹ̀lú yẹn o. Because nísìnyí.
Paparado sọ sí ẹ. Only careful kankan. VDM is a very sensible person.
Okay, now.
Sarolan Garos.
Mr. Yomi. Ṣé ẹ̀yin mọ̀ ibi tí Wùmí wà? Kí lẹ́ni mo ṣe o?
Lọ́kọ̀ sí Nàìjíríà ni.
Ṣé ẹ̀yin mọ̀ ibi tó wà? Ṣé Wùmí? Ó wà nílé ẹ̀ náà.
Ó wà military zone.
Ṣé ó wà nílé? Ṣé ẹ̀yin wá Wùmí ni?
Tọ́ba only the women sing. Oyo máa gba through Ìyábọ̀. Ṣé believe abẹ́ believe?
Of course.
Ṣé lọ́wọ́ ìyá mi?
Lọ́wọ́ ìsìn tí yàn bá fẹ́ rí Wùmí, ìyàn máa gba through Ìyábọ̀.
Àìmọ̀ kébi tó dé ń sìn yìí, wọ́n bá ti wà bẹ̀rẹ̀ let me pass through ẹ̀. But it's not
pass through Ìyábọ̀. So Ìyábọ̀ tó fẹ́ pass through ń sìn VDM wọ́n ti jọ pàdé.
No, ẹ má ronú ọbẹ̀ yẹn o.
Ṣé mọ̀ bóyá Ratel ti sọ pé òun jà kó máa gé wọn jàre kán ti jọ plan ẹ̀ jà máa gé wọn public wọn ò kú fún.
Now Mr. Yomi.
Ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Mr. Yomi.
Ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Hello sir. Ẹ gbọ́rọ̀ mi, èmi ni mo kéré jù ní bíbá ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ kẹ́ listen, Ìkòròdú ni mí, mo mọ Mohbad dáadáa. Ìkan tí mi fẹ́ sọ sí ni pé interview tó yẹ kí táwọn experts lọ́wọ́ VDM lè ní Wùmí ló yẹ kó jẹ́ kí tún ṣe dáàdì Mohbad. Tó bá ti dọ̀la ẹ máa rí i pé tí Wùmí ló túkù Wùmí ní next interview tó yẹ kó jẹ́ ǹsìn kò yẹ kó jẹ́ anybody mọ́.
náà ò ní pé Wùmí náà náà ò ní pé Wùmí àdúrà àti Dàróṣà náà ò ní pé wọn náà.
kọ́ ní kí Wùmí wà.
wọn náà ò pè wọn náà ò ní pé Wùmí àdúrà àti Dàróṣà tó wò pa wọn.
ṣẹlẹ́gbò tọrọ Wùmí might not have problem going to speak to him, and that's the honest truth. And when you realize these things, Shemborobi, you have to understand that as a human being, as a civilized individual, you must hold the presumption of innocence on anybody, even if they are indicted or actually, being prosecuted, irrespective of the evidence available. Because and that is why it is very, very important. Script, the industry gods. They've fired the nigger, and you people frustrated him. Infection. So many people were already cell. And when told prime boy or to lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ nítorí kọ́ gbọ̀pọ̀ declare wanted last one.
Malian record gan kọ́ àwọn èèyàn kọ́ ẹ̀yìn sí wọn lose fans.
Exactly. So sí yẹn kan mọ̀ sọ, and at the end of the day, so kabati wa old presumption of innocence kẹ́tì condemn wọn tán finally. Kí ni mo lè fẹ́ fojú sílẹ̀ ni? All these things are very, very spiritual and very consequential. Tó lẹ́bi yẹ pé adájọ́ tó ṣì ń gbé wọn lọ síwájú ẹ̀ gan, irrespective of the docket before him, pé okay, this is the bundle before me. Kò tí lè sọ who is guilty or who is innocent. But on social media or personally, you can't be so quick to judge people. The only reason why I am giving you, like, not just benefit of the doubt, is the fact that for all intent and or purpose, you were trying to even cover up so many things, whether to favor you or to favor who you yourself accused of taking Mohbad's life. Because you accused some people. Exactly. With the way you put up the post. And at the end of the day, talk as anybody. The way you used the pronouns, you cannot be referring to the nurse. Certainly, ear infection. Ear infection pé ó ṣèṣe lọ́wọ́ tó bá tó ajẹ́ pé tó wá òkè ò rí infection, you want to pretend pé ò rí post Insta blog. This never said you fought Mohbad and you even locked him up, but you told us that Gary, another foul play. Iketabe, what happened? Why was your face swollen? Kí ló tó ju ẹ̀ṣin yọ kókó tí bàbá Mohbad bá tiẹ̀ rí ṣe bá padà rí láti inú kámẹ́rà. Ìkẹrin ibẹ̀, why were you giving doctors reports and you shielded it where they wanted to go and collect police reports? Why were you hiding it? Èmi ò rí rẹ̀ nílé ayé mi o. Ọlá pa àwọn family yẹn kò sówó lọ́wọ́ wọn. Because at the end of the day, it's either you are doing it for your own good or for somebody to protect. Ìkarùn-ún, why would they say they should take him back to the mortuary where he will be properly taken care of? And then you guys went home. And then, within few hours, he was embalmed. If we go by the account of on the 12th, but Or to work beside the staircase, not on his bed. Not on his bed, for heaven's sake. Why were you collecting substance on motion when going to the grave site of your husband? And you were telling me, she told me through her elder brother, when she was trying to talk to me that she is innocent. When the Bible, when it cost sofun kilo sosibe. And she responded back. She said, Bible lo sosibe. Mona shofufun ko on tiemo. On a coffee prayer, mommy on wa be on I'm an African. I'm a filmmaker, I'm a custodian of African culture. I have been doing this for over 2 decades. Amy at Yabo Ojo le conscript like will never degrade and desecrate on the African culture and heritage. Kawaso prophecy come 27 years. Ni adugo come 25-year-old. To get ya work confessing kwama Joshua Fufu. It is a burial procedure of African or any culture in Yoruba land. As a culture TM represent. So why should you think if that kind of a thing happened in reality? And I will not ask you. I know the traditional or spiritual connotation of what you've just done. Why did you wrap it? Why would you wrap Bible in a black nylon? Whatever the case may be. Toba tuwari and show blessing of Toju Kotoni.
Danny.
The question now is this: are you doing that for yourself, or you are also protecting somebody? At the end of the day, this that you have done, how do you explain this? That you don't have a hand, or you are not working for somebody? And at the end of the day, you went again, come back. It's too messy. And then when they sent the shot to me, because they will orchestrate the shot, me pursuing the CCTV, as at that time, doing pursue CCTV, I thought I was going to help you, help the family to know what happened, so that we can be able to get justice. Maybe the police are trying to don't play fast one on the family. And when I said there was this, I went on the estate, Emi Lobby. And if I can be there physically to say on my honor, there is a CCTV in close proximity to Mohbad's house that would have captured everybody coming into the house. And because the man told me specifically that on that day, by the time I began to see crowd,
hello, Mr. Yomi. I just told you I'm never me reverse. Mo fẹ́ béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ yín. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ bá mi reverse síbi tí Wùmí ti ju nǹkankan sí inú burial ground yẹn tó ju nǹkan síbẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé lè ṣàlàyé bí torí mi ò rí. Ṣé lè ṣàlàyé bí kíní yẹn ṣe rí ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Ẹ ṣàlàyé fún mi. Kẹ́ wá tó continue má dá yín lóhùn.
Bóyá kẹ́ lọ wo fídíò yẹn tí bá fẹnu sọ.
Mo rí.
Ẹ lọ padà wo ẹ béèrè. Ó ti yé.
No, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ describe fún mi.
Ghanaian Fiji ó dà kẹ́ orí fúnra yín. Because tàbá sọ náà ẹ tún bá sọ pé bákan ni.
Irọ́ mi sọ pé bákan.
Ẹ bá gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
No, ó dà pé
nínú court
ó dà pé Ayaba Yomi fún àbí.
Ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣàlàyé fún wọn.
Papariano.
Ayaba.
Yes, okay, no.
Nǹkan tó ju yẹn mi ò rí
dáadáa. Ẹ fẹ́ kó yé yín náà kò sí problem, no, kò sí problem. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ẹ sọ.
Nínú corona court, wọ́n ti bèrè lọ́yẹ̀ pé kí ló jù and why did she throw it? She said she threw it to protect Mohbad. She accept pé she gba yẹn. Were you also aware of that?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó dẹ̀ sọ wájú adájọ́ pé òun fi protect ẹni, and the question is this: ṣé ohun tí gbogbo wa fẹ́ kó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí gbogbo ọmọ 27-year-old tó bá ṣaláìsí tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ wa gan-an nú ẹ̀ tíyàwó ẹ̀ bá fẹ́ kó máa sin wọ́n bẹ́yẹn? Because we all know the meaning.
Oh my God.
Kẹ̀rí ní ọ̀dọ̀ ní ibi tí wọ́n ti bí èmi o, Mr. Yomi, tí ìyàwó olóòkú bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó ju nǹkan kan síbẹ̀, tó bá pẹ́ nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn mi lè sọ bó ṣe rí náà. Torí mo fi glasses sójú tó máa ń lo glasses ìjọ. Mo try láti wò mi ò get ẹ̀ so mo kàn gbọ́ pọlọ mi kó ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. But èmi believe pé ó dá kinní yẹn padà nítorí tó bá rò kò níjà. Nǹkan tó wá pé ó di kinní yẹn tó pọ́n dì í, tó wá pé wọ́n di nǹkan yẹn, tí ìṣe pé báyìí nǹkan tó jù yẹn gbogbo yín orí tó túká tí wọ́n dì í tó jábọ́ sínú pósí ẹ̀ yẹn tàbí sínú burial ground yẹn tó jábọ́ lódìdí bẹ́ẹ̀ tí kinní yẹn dàbí òkúta tó dì í not òkúta dò ṣùgbọ́n tó di nǹkan yẹn ó túmọ̀ sí pé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn tó bá ro kò ní jà kò dẹ̀ ní sí ẹni tó máa ro.
And irrespective of even whatever tó bá jù síbẹ̀ like I'm saying nílẹ̀ Yorùbá èmi o as a filmmaker Ìyábọ̀ as a mother and a filmmaker because irú wọn yẹn they will claim they are fighting for children they will use anything to chase clout and get fame can't destroy anybody's image but when they see reality they will find an excuse on that at the end of the day ṣé a lè kọrú story yẹn káwá fi sọ pé afẹ́ fi kọ́ àwọn èèyàn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pé it's okay and right nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tí ọmọ 20 something tó bá kú tọ́lẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ṣáwọn yòó ní kọ́kọ́ gbé ẹni tó kọrú story yẹn ṣe pé ṣe fẹ́ bá yé àwọn ọmọ wa jẹ́ ni irú tọ̀ burúkú lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
ọmọbìnrin yẹn ti immediately kí náà ṣe lọ́mọ yẹn ti rìn àwọn àgbà ti kọ́ ní nǹkan tó máa ṣe wọ́n ti mọ́ ọmọ yẹn.
Mrs. Ayaba Mrs. Ayaba ṣe mọ Mr. Ayomi o mo come across video kan lánàá ṣe listen ṣe rí ibi tí kinní yẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ gangan nìyẹn níbi tán ti wà nílé ọjọ́ yẹn wọ́n gbogbo wọn wà nílé tí máa kan báyìí báwẹ́ gọ́vnà kan tán fi wà nílé tó wá ń béèrè pé ta ni wọ́n á béèrè ẹjọ́ lọ́wọ́ mọ́mì Mohbad believe pé Wùmí dìde kúrò níbi tó wà mo repost video yẹn sórí timeline mi ẹ lè lọ wò Wùmí dìde kúrò ń bẹ̀ yẹn ó lọ sẹ́yìn mọ́mì Mohbad ó lọ sọ̀rọ̀ sí wúmá yẹn létí ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ sí wọn létí ni mọ́mì Mohbad wá sọ síta àti bẹ̀yẹn náà ti píìkì ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Naira Marley wọ́n wá píìkì ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Naira Marley wọ́n fi divert attention àwọn youth ẹbí tí kíní ẹ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ gangan nìyẹn o wọ́n fi divert our youth sọ́dọ̀ àwọn Naira Marley gbogbo fúkọ́sì wa tó ṣe lọ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn Naira Marley nìyẹn.
So gbogbo kìíní tà ń sọ yìí.
múmẹ́ǹtì náà ni àti Ìyábọ̀ Òjó náà dìde tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí accuse àwọn Naira Marley ibi tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. so gbogbo ìgbà tí kíní yẹn ń ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn wá rójú ráyè láti view gbogbo aṣọ tó ń jù sínú sàárè gbogbo white juve tó kún pẹ̀lú ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀ sọ yẹn o.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀kọ́ yìí ta jẹ́ sí.
so gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ Naira Marley làwa Nàìjíríà wá gbé sọ́kàn.
tí
ìkọ́ tó dẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ láàrin Ṣèyí vibe àti Zino kò tún wá jẹ́ káwọn fans Ṣèyí kan tún gbádùn wọ́n kú mú judgement yẹn wọ́n dà sórí Zino ó pẹ̀lú kan táwọn èèyàn fi ètì Zino.
ṣe fẹ́ gbóòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ní ká má sọ òun and that is why when they said VDM and Ìyábọ̀ parí ìjà òun ni mo ṣe sọ lánàá yẹn pé the language from our press statement that now she may have allowed emotions to becloud our reasoning then òun dẹ̀ go beyond but owó mọ̀ pé òun wà extremely cautious and that is almost the same thing tóun rò kó bóyá ọ̀tá làwa jẹ́. Very Dark Man is an activist, a social crusader. Tí kéèsì bá ṣẹlẹ̀, we will look at it holistically before we draw conclusion.
Mo kọ́mẹ́ntì fún lánàá gan mo nígbà kẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ mo ti sọ pé kẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀.
Mr. Yomi, please hold on lórí ọwọ́ yẹn má bínú ẹ máa continue. Okay. Does it now mean that statement from Ìyábọ̀, does it now mean that she has realized she was wrong? Now know
ẹ mọ̀ káwọn obìnrin ṣe ń gbọ́dọ̀ mi a lè pa àdẹ̀ lè gbẹ lórí. She has told you that that's it. She's remorseful. And
that means that she has known the truth now. That is the interpretation of that thing. It's just that when you are telling God that God I trust you.
Exactly.
Ohun tó gbé Very Dark Man lọ sí kóòtù fún tó rò pé òun ní right láti get justice òun náà lọ́wọ́ fẹ́ gbé wọn lọ sí kóòtù fún lọ́dọ̀ àwọn Naira Marley tó ní àkọ́ṣe gẹ́gẹ́.
Exactly, that's a very good one.
Where is your evidence? Because ọmọ gbé fídíò jáde ó ní ẹ̀ lè pa á lọ́mọ jẹ ta ni Naira Marley and you know the consequence of that. Where is the evidence that they were there in the house to took Mohbad's life?
Exactly.
Who told you that they actually sanctioned the murder? And at the end of the day, you were working on these people.
Ìyábọ̀ gangan ló jẹ́ ká hate Naira Marley. Ìyábọ̀ ló jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà hate Naira Marley.
Meanwhile, it's possibility that obìnrin wọ́n lè gan. Èmi sọ nǹkan fún gbogbo yín pé kò sí tó bá èmi ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n close ní pẹ̀lú Wùmí. Ìyábọ̀ àti Wùmí pẹ̀lú closeness wọn tó yẹ pé wọ́n jọ lọ káàkiri gbogbo tí wọ́n ṣe. Kò sí bí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ lulẹ̀ níjọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tí Wùmí ò lè pé Ìyábọ̀. I want to think that there's every possibility.
Mr. Yomi, ṣórí bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe ni kí wọ́n máa ṣe lọ o. Olórin kan ní máma yìí wá padà. Bó ṣe ń ṣe ni kó máa ṣe. Ṣẹ́rí mò ń sọ nínú ilé ni ẹ lọ kọ́ sára ògiri. Tẹ́ bá kọ́ sílẹ̀ ó lè parẹ́ o. Bọ́ ẹ lọ kọ́ sára ògiri. Mò ń sọ fún ilé ní 12 nínú oṣù keje 2025. Nígbà tí ìyá Ìyábọ̀ Òjó bá máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ máa rántí èní. Ẹ kọ orúkọ Ayaba sẹ́yìn ẹ kàn sọ pé Ayaba Manchester mo sọ báyìí nígbà tí Ìyábọ̀ Òjó bá máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ wò Ìyábọ̀ Òjó máa fẹ́ sókò ní rí sóso because Ìyábọ̀ Òjó wà nínú àwọn tó da kéèsì tó dojú ẹ̀ délẹ̀ tó twist wa
ó twist wa gan mọ́mí
òun ló máa kọ́kọ́ jì ẹ ṣáà dákẹ́ Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ló máa kọ́kọ́ jìyà ẹ máa ríran wò ẹ máa bọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ.
Mr. Yomi ṣé mọ̀ pé Ìyábọ̀ ẹ̀ náà ni ò fẹ́ jẹ́ ká ra àwọn Naira Marley ní Kòròdú mọ́.
ẹ mọ̀ pé ṣé ń bọ̀rọ̀ mi ilé ayé mo sọ pé ẹ kò lè máa blame àwọn yẹn nìkan ẹni tó kọ́lé olè tó jà òun náà ní tiẹ̀ lójú ni o and that is why people like us choose to say let's tone down on filmmaking, let's rescue the society, let's know our rights, let's know when to speak. Let's know when to choose our words. Let's know when to, you have to salvage this situation because the Gen Z are even they will throw caution into the wind and they will speak their way to prison. If she will come out and say, maybe I was emotion was too much, you cannot use emotion always. Want to build in a sensitive case that people are trying to say, can't you look at this perspective? In Babagisha's case, I wasn't going to be coming out to say I want to defend Babagisha. There was no way I said pedophiling is okay. I was doing my advocacy. I was advocating for, holding the presumption of innocence until somebody is found guilty. I am always advocating for fair trial. I'm advocating for right to bail. I'm advocating for the right of the young girl. But on the princess, she might groom me. I want to gather evidence. Submit your body to be sexually for PTSD, for trauma. It doesn't matter if it is 30 seconds. Don't worry. I want him to touch you. Let me see if he's going to dig his hand again into your vagina. If he's going to press your boobs. If he's going to have sex with you. Let me see. How can you put a child in such harm's way? I said that is punishable with life imprisonment under the same law of you tribe Babagesha. Under the Child Act Protection Law, nobody, no judge, no police, no parent must sit a child or a minor down and groom that child with the intent to say, I want you to be sexually abused. And I want to see. I said, Princess failed in that respect. I said, secondly, recording sexual activity of a minor of a child. Mo fẹ́ wo evidence, mo fẹ́ lọ ta ló fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. O wá lọ fi camera síbẹ̀ enjoy. If your camera was already existing, o wá ti capture, o wá padà lọ flip through, okay, let me wind back. O wá rí event here, it's okay. But for you to premeditatedly know, ẹni yìí máa ṣe ọmọ yín kéré ní jàmbá, o wá mọ̀ lọ lúgọ síbì kan, you want that person to actually hurt the child sexually. And you are recording it. It's child pornography. It's punishable with life imprisonment in Lagos State. The same Lagos State that was prosecuting the case. I said, this is in the case file. The girl confessed that Princess Lo Group Babagisha hacked. Oh, there's some bit camera mawa.
Concentrate lórí case, please. Let's move on from Babagisha.
But I go by it pull out. Oto wa mbot an se efek bo.
Èmi ń gbọ́rọ̀ yín, mo ń gbọ́rọ̀ yín, gbogbo ẹ̀.
Ebi sort a minute. Torí ta bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ti bàbá Ìjìṣà Mohbad náà máa repeat ara náà. So at the end of the day,
not, you don't want to hear it.
Ẹ wá ṣe gbogbo rọ́dọ̀rọ̀dọ̀ yẹn. Ó jẹ́ kí ká express ara wa ntari ta fi ń sọ. You were gagging an activist. It's a serious criminal offense. If you try to obstruct my right of freedom of expression, under the United Nations, you have committed a serious crime. In the law of Lagos State, in Nigeria, you have committed a crime. And she even threatened she will bully me, Dada, for trying to explain these positions in the law. And a lot of people started to destroy and attack me on social media without coming for her. And the same thing he did in this one. It's good that you want to be an activist. You are spiritually strong. Only connection. You want people. But ni farabale. Ijo tó ti fún mi ní human rights ambassador no American embassy. Wọ́n ti ní wàhálà pé another actor was saying kí ni Yomi ṣe. Gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ ni máa fi ṣe ariwo. Ẹni lórúkọ 10 million followers. Kó dẹ̀ pé 5,000 followers. Mo fi impact their lives. You allow it to be. Because àwọn yẹn rí ọ̀rẹ́ yìí tẹ ní 10 million followers sílẹ̀ wọ́n ní Yomi Fabiyi láwọn fẹ́ because ihun táwọn yẹn rí yàtọ̀ sẹ́yìn. When I was partnering with Amnesty International with my NGO in 2019 to do the first human rights summit, wọ́n rẹ̀ yín lẹ̀ they work with me, but instead emotions lè máa lè fi ń bọ orúkọ yẹn jẹ́ ìwọ wá ń fi wọ orúkọ tiwa tó bá jẹ́ yẹn orúkọ tiwọ́ fi ń double àwọn èèyàn like yẹ pé ìwọ ló ń jà fún nǹkan tó right meanwhile all you are fighting what you are doing is they are not even right. O kò ń fẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ jẹ́ sọ́ra ọlọ́lọ́mọ ògùn burúkú tẹ̀ ń ṣe èmi ń gọpa síbi tí mo wà ilé àníyàn mi yẹn kẹ̀ ẹ bèbè dí ìkébè super ìwòmí yẹn máa bọ́ta is misogynist tó bóyá obìnrin tí mo ti defend ilé ayé mi.
Don't please, I'm sorry.
When Toya yìí máa kó out problem gbogbo àwọn Ìyábọ̀ yóò dúró fún la ọdún mẹ́ta ni Tóyìn fi ní problem.
How to help Baba Mohbad, that is what we are deliberating.
Èmi àti Kọ́lá Johnson ẹ̀ mo wá sọ tèmi ní ẹ̀yẹ tó bá ti fún yín chance.
Ẹ wo time ti ń lọ náà ẹ má.
Ọmọlógo ọmọlógo if we give you how we help Baba Mohbad, do you think Baba will listen? Do you think?
Ẹ jẹ́ ìpàdé ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ sáré round up ẹ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sọ Baba Mohbad. So ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wà careful with the way we attack or we criticize people without understanding the angle they are coming from, especially when it is on a serious criminal cases. Not everybody loves to do the social media hero. If you just out to accuse them of a crime, let me just jump on it and say the person did bad so that people will like me. Some people may just want the law to be established so that the society can get better. It will still give the same result. But don't destroy people. So with Iyabo, I just hope she will be doing better going forward.
Thank you, Mr. Yomi.
Thank you, sir.
Omologo, let me give you one clue. Okay. This is Mr. Yomi here.
Yeah.
Can you allow Baba to work with Mr. Yomi with that 3 seconds video and 11-minute video?
Oh, Sherry,
because
Mr. Yomi,
do you understand what I'm saying?
I on Sherry, what times I understand. What I'm saying is, I mean, I'm not happy about everything that's going on because we keep forgetting about the guy in the mob. It's not about this matter. But what time so you've already advised this man. But he wasn't listening because I want to advise him.
So you are the one that asked for way forward.
Yes.
Now you even knew that the man would not listen.
No, I didn't say that. I said, listen, Shebi, I asked you a question. If the result at the court was different, would he have gone to VDM? So who advised him to go to VDM? VDM is for and you've already insulted, abused. I want to help for their support. And I said, this man needs. I said it, and I said, however, he needs to humble himself and calm down. I didn't stop giving interview because this interview to me.
You see one thing, Baba needs to acknowledge the fact that there's a 3 seconds video out there that is useful for him to get justice for Mohbad. He needs to first, acknowledge that first.
Okay.
He needs to first acknowledge that there is a 3 seconds video out there. He must talk about it in a positive manner. that will
Maybe
say there's a few seconds video.
VDM will advise him to go to Yomi again now.
Maybe what?
And humble himself and ask for help. Because it will be nice.
He needs to embrace everybody who is pursuing this cause genuinely. VDM, Yomi, Berekete. He needs to embrace everyone. He feel like, okay, these people are pursuing it genuinely against those advice from his own people who he has already sectionalized, and this one, they are my people, this one, they are Igewedu, Bale Ori Afefe, or Patakupa. He needs to realize that, no, I made a mistake. If he's coming on live show, he must acknowledge this fact, apologize to them. Please, I need you at this moment.
They have even blocked me because of my panel that I belong to.
Oh, they've even blocked yourself. So you are in the same shoe with us.
Exactly. So but at the end of the day, don't forget.
Why are they now saying that? Don't pray that Nigeria should happen to you. Are they playing a blame game or a victim game?
Illuminati, that is it. It's a blame game.
What are we doing? What are we doing here?
It's a blame game they are playing.
Nigeria has happened to him.
If he will say it's police that did not allow me, or his police refused to have you gone to court that police refused to honor court order? The answer is no. Baba is playing blame game on government, on police. Where Baba supposed to sue people to court, Baba is carrying the whole attorney general. A case that you knew you will lose from the beginning. You knew it's a lose case for you. Yes, you still proceeded in that unfavorable journey. It was misguided. How? When others were guiding him, when we were guiding this Baba, he refused to. Okay, after he lost out. Now listen to Omologo. After he lost out, he still insisting that they will go on appeal. They were gathering money.
He doesn't understand the nitty-gritty of all these things. That's why I said,
who told you Baba don't understand? Who told you Baba don't understand? You all of you are just finding an excuse for this Baba. Baba is so brilliant than many of us. The man is intelligent than many of us. Let me tell you the truth. He knows what he's doing. 100%. He knows what he's doing. He just played this innocent game. I will be pitying him that he's a poor carpenter. Who told you that?
Rotimi. No. I came up to ask Yomi a question. Mr. Yomi, how are you?
Is it
Mr. Yomi, how are you, sir?
I'm fine. That's always telling people to calm down.
I heard you quoting the law. I think I told Papadano that I was going to come back. I heard you quoting a law that Mr. Loba under the Lagos law that he has no right to bury his son. To quickly bury his son. Hold on. Can you please tell me a section of the law that says that?
I know the law exists, but section of the law, I'm not a lawyer.
Okay, because I have section. Okay, hold on. I have section 246 of the Corona Court Act, which was enacted. Hold on, please. Give me a second.
I don't know, Paparado is there. He will counter you on that law. I know Paparado has that law.
I was
Paparado has read that law for us.
Okay, all right. So let me ask my question. I'm sorry. Okay, let me ask my question. So, I'm sorry. So now, I have the law, and it's on section 246 of the Criminal Court Act. And this was enacted in 2013 by Fashola. And hold on. I think it's the cremation law of 2013. So I came up because I'm not sure if you're talking about the cremation law. Cremation, like when you cremate, and I know you know that, of the law of 2013. Can you please point to me in that law where it says that Mr. Loba cannot bury
You are the one that brought the law. Read it for us now. You want to. You have not said that it doesn't know anything about the law.
Mr. Rotimi.
Madam Adiola.
Mr. Rotimi. Hold on, Baba.
Corona law, any Corona law to support indict Baba.
It's Corona law.
Cannot defend the one. Corona go not indict.
Well,
Robert, why charge you one?
Mr. Yomi.
Why you sue the baby? Tell her.
No. Mr. Yomi, sir.
And then me call them Abaso and Lekubami. Law to one Lagos State, what is share is established, is a law.
No. Okay, so I'm asking, can you point me to that law, please? It's just a question. Can you
see, we're not in the law forum yet.
Hold on,
I don't have a constitution yet.
Mr. Yomi, you know what? I wish Paparano was awake because
Madam, this is a social panel session. Not a law panel session. I'm not even a lawyer. Even go to
What do you want?
Paparano. What do you want? Okay, hold on. Just let me speak to Paparano, Mr. Yomi. Thank you. Paparano, are you talking about section 246 of the criminal court law? Because that
section 48, section 48, Corona Lagos Corona law.
Okay, can you please read that to me, please? Hold
section
on,
48 now. What section 48 says? Anybody who breaks either any part of a dead body or anybody who buries a body without knowing its cause of death. And the third one, anybody who embalms a body without knowing the cause of death have committed an offense. If convicted, they can go up to 14 years imprisonment.
Yes. Hold on, give me a second.
All right.
So anybody who breaks...
Hold on. Let me...
Dismemberment. Yeah.
So was Mohbad's body disemboweled by his father?
We're not talking about his father now.
Mr. Yomi, please, I'm talking to hold on. Mr. Yomi, sir, with due respect, sir. I respect you a lot. I'm talking to Mr. Papariano, sir.
No, the man only buried him now.
I'm not talking to you.
Mr. Yomi,
please, if you don't know.
The man only buried him. Whenever it is order someone else embalm, someone else break his body, but the man only buried him, and that's what he will answer for.
Oh, and you said he hurriedly buried him.
Yes, the quick burial.
I think you already dealt with that. Mr. Loba did not hurriedly bury Mohbad.
Did I explain to you? I said even if someone dies on Monday and you bury the person, it depends on the death condition. If somebody dies, let me say in a house, not in the hospital environment, and a person who's supposed to be investigated before burial, you didn't investigate the death, you went to bury the person. To be seen as a quick burial, that is, the person was buried, without investigation.
You said the cause of death. So now let's go back to the cause of death. The cause of death was, hold on, when they took that body to the hospital. Okay, I'm gonna go back to that, and I think they should hold on to that. When they took Mohbad's body to the hospital, the cause of death and a note was given to somebody. I'm not sure if it was the wife.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Mr. Loba is not an educated man. Even if they had given that to him, I don't think he would have been able to work on that.
Ignorance is an excuse.
Please, sir, excuse me, Mr. Yomi. Please, sir, do not interject me for a second. Let me finish with Papariano, then I come back to you, sir. With respect.
One here now. Hold on. Every time, hold on. What is all this?
Okay, all right. So now, the cause of death was known. Hence why that note was not given to Mr. Loba. Okay? The number one cause of death that was known, when Mr. Loba walked into the house, they told Mr. Loba that the nurse injected him. Okay? Then the second one, I'm not sure if the cause of death, if the doctor's note was given to before Mr. Loba got there or after I got there. I don't know I don't know the sequence.
Because they told him, do you have the medical report?
Yes, we have a report that says the doctor said he gave a note.
What is in that note? Yeah, what is in that note? What is in there?
Okay, so that is what we need to call for. Simple. That is what we need to call for before you start screaming for Mr. Loba to be indicted.
Wait, please. whatever that is in that note, don't forget that Mohbad did not die in the hospital environment. So, and for you to know what kills somebody, you have to conduct an autopsy on him. So, what was there? Maybe there's something like BID brought in dead.
Okay.
I don't think they can't put anything more than brought in dead there.
Okay.
For
So
them
we
to
can't
establish
prove
the
that.
cause of death, for them to establish the cause of death, it means he must have died in their facility. As long as he's dead before he came there, there's no way they will know his cause of death. So you can't see it there.
Okay, so my point is this. We don't really know what was in the note that was given to the wife. Before we start talking, that needs to be brought. They need to bring that note.
Before the father buried him, did the father know what is in the note?
Did the father know what is in the note?
Yeah, before he buried him.
The father did not. They gave that to the wife.
Yeah, but why did the father not find it and get it?
No, the father couldn't have known what was there.
Why?
So the father falls short of the law now. He buried without
Papariano, let me speak to you. I want to speak to you.
No, please.
I would like to speak to you. It's like you're just taking our time for granted here. Listen, you are taking our time for granted here. Right?
One time, Jenna, come on,
I'm going to speak.
My brother, listen. My brother, hold on. See, all of us are here.
I'm not going to speak.
To deliberate. You don't have to speak.
Thank you.
Because it seems like each time you come to this platform, it's not my platform, but you just want to come and start quoting laws, start saying Sanwo-Olu, this and all that. But what have you suggested to them Comfy? Because I've seen your Comfy before. You did not. You don't charge them up like this. Instead, you praise them. You praise everything they've been doing.
Okay, so I have made a suggestion. Okay,
you don't let me speak, please. Let me finish.
I said I wasn't going to speak to you, but I'm going to address.
Let me finish. Then you can reply me. You don't charge them up like this.
Illuminati, please just wait. Okay, for fairness' sake, let's let us speak. Just give 2-3 minutes, please. Go on.
Okay, thank you, Papariano. Thank you, sir.
Please, yes, go on.
So now I've made a lot of suggestions. Number one suggestion.
No, just focus on what you were saying. I mean.
Okay. So now, I'm not going to go further until I see the note that was given to either the wife or someone in the house.
Yeah, but what we are saying is that why did the father go further without seeing the note?
Why did the father go further? What about the person that had the note and they submit the note?
But they will punish that one too now. Both the person that have the note, both the father that didn't wait for the note.
So if you are calling for indictment,
now you are talking now.
If you are calling for indictment, you should call for indictment of the person that had the note without submitting the note.
Well, we are also sure, exactly. All of them are indicted.
He's indicted now.
They are all indicted.
Okay, so now
we are on the same chapter. Thank you very much.
I want to go back to Illuminati.
Illuminati, leave him alone. Do you want to join Illuminati?
It's okay. Papariano, thank you. You've already said this. I'm just going to be quiet.
Yes, I don't want you to be stressed. We can talk about that, break it down.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Papariano.
Yes.
I want to play something for you before I go. Okay?
All right.
1 second.
Voila.
As long as we know that there is no ignorance in law. As long as we know that there's no excuses in the court of law.
Ignorance is not an excuse.
Ọmọ ológo olùkọ́ ọ̀sán lórí táyé lọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀yìn.
That's it, Papariano. Good night.
Message for parents who don't.
Papariano, carry on. Carry go. God bless you.
All right. You see, one thing is this here. I realize that I'm not trying to be funny, but when people want to be biased, they will give an excuse to something instead of saying the fact. All these, somebody is illiterate. Somebody doesn't know what is inside. Somebody does not understand this. He doesn't understand that. But other things that are very technical, regards to, God forgive me, monetary or other things, is very, come on. We should stop all these. Somebody is ordinary something, ordinary this, ordinary that. And I've said it before.
You know, Illuminati, this is very, very funny, right? They say we should wait until inquest. They are Baba, only inquest they depend on. The only inquest they depend on us, indicted Baba.
Didn't I say it last week? I said this last week. I said, okay, after inquest now, what is the next thing? Now, they're now saying Nigeria has happened to somebody. Nigeria has happened to this. All this while that will be shouting. You saw blood.
Did you?
Madam Adiola, where can I address you now?
Wait, I come up for you. Why you call it throw up? Give me Sabirate. Explain yourself.
Sorry, Jare. No be you. You gallant now because I've been see them. They call themselves Honorable Ratel. I'm like, which one be Honorable Ratel?
I want to ask Adedoyin one question before she goes. Mrs. Adedoyin, please, 1 minute. No, Papa, no, I will ask her this question. This one is very important. Mrs. Adedoyin, please, can you help us ask Baba where that autopsy was carried out, the private autopsy? Please.
Well, you need to ask the son, not Baba.
No, Baba is the one that gave the son job now.
Baba is an illiterate. Ask.
He's an illiterate but he wasn't the way he was asking government to
only knows about
the whole world. He was not an illiterate when he was asking.
Mr. Loba.
Illiterate.
He knows about his carpentry.
Illiterate.
He doesn't know nothing.
He wasn't illiterate when he got to Berekete and asked
Mr. Loba doesn't
for
know
government
except his carpentry.
Wait.
That is why they are taking advantage of
Baba was not illiterate when he got to.
Everyone of them believe Baba is an illiterate.
Adedoyin, please give me your audience, please.
Baba was not an illiterate when it comes to law.
Kilo, please wait. Kilo, 1 minute, please. Baba was not an illiterate when he got to Berekete and he asked Berekete to ask government to tell us where they carry out the autopsy. He wasn't an illiterate. We're asking a simple question. You are saying an illiterate. Illiterate does not know America, doesn't know Spain. He doesn't know Germany or Europe.
When it comes to the law, Mr. Loba is an illiterate.
Which law? I'm not talking of law. I'm talking about where the autopsy was carried out.
That's why I hired the son.
That so where the autopsy was carried out is what I'm asking. I'm not asking any law. I won't ask the son. He wasn't the son that gave the son job. Baba was not. The son was not the one who gave himself job. Baba gave the son job.
But Baba can say,
Mr. Loba, no, you probably gave the son the job.
Why is he requesting for phone forensic?
You public gave the son the job.
But he's an illiterate. He asked me for phone forensic. He is illiterate.
Who paid the son?
Phone forensic.
Hold on, Mr. Yomi. Who paid the son? The public, right? The public paid the son.
Through the Baba.
The public paid the son. Then you need to write a letter to the son, not Mr. Loba. Okay, if you public pay the son, then take it up with him, not Mr. Loba.
See, if I tell you now, you are one of the Baba fans that is even giving this man advice not to listen to the public. You will say
commit offense.
You understand me? Yes, some of you know
I tell you.
After
why don't you try and indict him? Okay, Mr. Hold on. Mr. Yomi, go ahead and indict him and see what happens.
He has been indicted.
He has been indicted now.
Why don't you petition him? Go and petition him.
Do you know the next line of action?
Okay, then let's see. Then let's wait then and see what happens.
Corona advised the DPP who they should prosecute.
They should prosecute Mr. Loba, right?
So
is that what the coroner says? Mr. Yomi, I'm asking you a question. Did you to prosecute Mr. Loba?
Yes.
Well, I think you need to go back and read the CTC, okay?
Even his lawyer, the son, even said it.
Mr. Yomi, go back to the coroner and ask them to print out the CTC so you read it.
And he said,
I don't understand.
I was indicted.
Is it not the judgment that we listened to yesterday? I mean, it's another judgment.
They prefer that one person should be prosecuted, and they indicted Baba and said, number one, he obstructed justice, and we know that obstruction of justice is a criminal offense. They spell it out, and when the DPP read it, they might just come up charges, because when they want to look at the recommendation of the coroner court judge, the coroner judge recommended that one person should be prosecuted, and they also suggested that so person is indicted for obstruction of justice because they buried him. In clear terms, if they tell you from what they have before her as the judge, Babai or obstruct justice.
Okay, so now let me tell you something, Mr. Yomi. Hold on, sir. Just let me tell you something now. Because the magistrate said so. Listen, just give me a minute. That does not mean that it's going to fly.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course.
Hold on, give me a minute. Hold on, give me a minute. That was an advice by the magistrate. So yes. Now, the magistrate failed in so many ways. And I don't want to stay here and start talking about what she did wrong. First of all, they need to revisit the coroner again.
It won't be.
Because, listen. First of all,
which was the coroner?
No. Hold on. Listen, Mr. Rotimi, when I tell you revisit, Mr. Rotimi, when I Mr. Yomi, how do you talk to your wife anyway? Listen to women now. Mr. Yomi, when I tell you, hold on, Mr. Rotimi, when I say revisit, it doesn't mean they should go, it means to reopen. That's the meaning of revisit. Okay? Just let me clear that. Okay. So now, whatever she says, right? I don't want to keep talking about what she said because I don't need to do that on public space. So let's leave that alone. She will have to prove, or whoever is going to prosecute Mr. Loba, we have to prove where it says that Mr. Loba hurriedly buried Mohbad. Okay? I want that. Hold on, please. Baba, listen.
What you hold up, what you go?
Okay, so now there we have to prove where he hurriedly buried the son. After 24 hours, he hurriedly buried the son. When they refused to give him what would have deposited his body in the morgue,
who did he give?
Who will prove? Who will prove?
Then we have to bring that person out. Don't be saying indictment. You know, indictment is so sweet. I mean, come on now.
Hello, darling. Who didn't give him the...
Baba used his own mouth to narrate the story how he buried Mohbad.
George shut up in the back of the DPP. Anybody then they charge you. DPP.
Pedro, listen, Pedro, hold on.
They stopped Bankole and Smith.
Mr. Yomi, with due respect. No.
Baba was celebrating. They stopped Bankole and Smith. At Corona, Baba was celebrating.
Mr. Yomi, Mr. Rotimi, with due respect, listen. Mr. Pedro,
listening.
Mr. Pedro SAN, please go ahead. Whatever you want to do, let's see. And you will have to prove in the court of law where Baba already buried the son.
Okay, I should debate it.
No. Don't tell him I said so.
Pedro SAN, Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice.
Subsection 1.
Pedro SAN. Papa, no wait to beg. Please, sir, disregard any call to charge Baba Mohbad to court because number one is lost his son. Baba is a carpenter. Number two,
you cannot even charge him to court because he did nothing wrong. No, he did not. Mr. Yomi.
Sorry, ma. Have you seen anybody that the government has prosecuted?
That want to indict Baba Joe.
Mr. Loba obstructed justice.
We need to
listen. Hold on. How can you say that Mr. Loba? Hold on. How can you say that Mr. Loba obstructed justice and you have people in the house
when you start supporting Loba, you're supporting Wunmi before now. I mean, Gwalo switch.
I can support
now. You're already switching now.
Papa, I can support Wunmi. I can support anyone. It's okay. But my question is, okay. So my question to you is that if you are saying Baba obstructed justice, how did
are you sure you're not trying to get more reason from us?
What are you saying?
Let's talk about please. Let's talk about Wunmi indictment. Please forget about. Don't make that man go to jail because you won't be there. You're not in Nigeria now. You won't be there to.
How do you know that I'm not in Nigeria?
Baba lo salo ko leko. Only Lagos is not even safe for me.
I started doing defender lawyer.
Toba fẹ́ pa baba Mohbad pátápátá ti gbé wa jẹ́ jù. Wọ́n kò gbọ́dọ̀ tax wọ́n ni.
Mr.
Toba tax wọ́n ba isoma gbọ́ di anybody.
Mr. Yomi, you can't do nothing to that man. I'm telling you the truth. Mark my words.
No, now Yomi is not Attorney General. Now why are you doing like this? You made this personal now, please now.
Why is Daddy doing something
Yomi
like
can't do shit. Yomi can't do shit to Baba. Yomi can't do anything. Why will Yomi do anything?
Inside going.
You know what?
Is this all the support you have for Baba?
Does Yomi have issue with Baba?
Inside going. You are not talking about.
All of us are abroad. All of us are abroad, and we are pushing Baba to the cell.
But I'm not even abroad. I travel, but I'm not. I'm not abroad. Okay. So let's move on. I don't want to tell you.
You travel to where? You travel to where?
What you have for Baba? All the support you have for Baba.
During the corona,
advice corona she lost CDPP ni o.
Can you go to the next slide,
Look at the way she's talking. You started with quoting law, and then now you're saying.
Advice,
Sorry.
Mr.
Yomi.
This is all the support you have for Baba.
When we were small, ìbátan kéré, ṣe pé ẹni tó bá wà ní outside the field ló máa ń play jù. Ó lọ́rọ̀ wá. Ẹni tó bá ti wà outside the field báyìí, only the best Maradona in the world.
Tàbẹ́ni tó bá wà lórí ìjókòó, àwọn náà máa ń bọ̀ lójú.
Àkálẹ̀ mi ni màá head máa gbà báyìí. Ìgbà tó bá ti bàbá dẹ́ wọ̀n. Kan tó padà lẹ́yìn bàbá.
Adedoyin, you need to have a rethink.
Public corona inquest advice DPP advice ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa dọ́dọ̀ wọn. Àwọn yẹn ṣe máa study ẹ̀. Tọ́ba rẹ̀ ti study ẹ̀ wá wò ó pé talẹ́ ló ṣe commit offence, talẹ́ ló ti obstruct justice, talẹ́ ló ṣe báyìí. Ọba àwọn ògbẹ́ tọ́ba draw charges jáde. Ìsọ abẹ́rẹ́ sí ń bọ́ àwọn so green. Àwọn ògbẹ́ orin abẹ́rẹ́ sí tẹ̀lé. Ó sì bàbá lọ sórí òkè pé tọ́ba ń ka kiri ìyàbá ìkọ́tẹ̀ máa lórúkọ àwọn mẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ pé.
Ibi tó wà burú dé ni pé Illuminati pé nobody can review the action of the Attorney General. Ibi tí wàhálà wa wà lọ́gbọ̀n nìyẹn.
Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ní bàbá yẹn tẹ́ ń gáàsì wọn up. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gáàsì wọn up.
Sáàni ti já wọn sí ni bàbá yìí sọ pé ó bá kúrò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Is that what he said?
Ṣé
ti rí nísìnyí? Ìgbà àti mo fọwọ́ lù yìí. Òun sọ̀yọ̀ o.
Ìwọ ló bá fẹ́ kó
lẹ̀ fáwọn nígà.
No. Kò fọ́nì o.
Boy, Baba life o, abeg.
Okay. Mr. Yomi, can I ask you a question, please? God forbid, if Baba will get in trouble with these charges, how can we indict critical thinkers, all of them, to join Baba, because they can't Baba only feel it again. Well, they feel like when you're
normally on a good day, if they will have to follow the laws of Lagos State, ìgbà tí wọ́n ti duplicate lọ sí DPP yẹn, tọ́lọ́pàá ti duplicate lọ́mọ àti charge bàbá, tọ́lọ́pàá pé wọ́n ní kọ́ ṣiṣẹ́ wọn kọ́ follow law, àwọn kọ́ decide láti gbójú mbẹ̀ pé wẹ́ because the stress tó tiẹ̀ sí kọ́kọ́ mú ìjọba go through pé wọ́n ṣe lọ́n assume yẹn because now the question is this, tẹ̀sẹ̀ wàá padà táwọn ṣe lọ́n wú òkú tán náwó tán ṣe wẹ̀, you would have saved the government the cost by waiting a day or two, cause she toxicology at postmortem. then they would have ascertained the cause of death. But ẹ̀yin tẹ́lẹ̀ rẹ́jẹ̀ tẹ́rí gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́rí pé wọ́n fún yín ní doctor report wọ́n fún gbogbo ẹ̀ kí ni wọ́n lọ sí òkú fún ẹ̀rí nọ́ọ̀sì tó gbọ́mọ yín pa ẹ̀rí doctor report àmọ́ yóò sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀bùkù tó ti ẹ̀ ń bá mu ẹ̀rẹ́jẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ tún lọ sí òkú ẹ̀dẹ̀ lẹ́yìn wá justice. How would they get nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad pàtẹ́ ti lọ sí? You actually messed up with the whole stuff and tẹ́bátì admit yẹn jẹ́ntúgẹ́gẹ́ ní escalator.
Sorry, Mr. Yomi Ejo, we are more government representative lórí platform yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ọ̀rọ̀ reduce the ìbọ̀rọ̀ wá ṣe lè indict bàbá sí ẹjọ́ ìṣàánú bàbá.
How do we indict Wumi?
Ṣé Wumi?
Yes, Yomi.
You want to indict Wumi? Oh no, we are meeting pursue tèmi long tèmi. Bá ṣe tán máa mú jáde fún yẹn.
I will pursue 3 seconds video. I'm 3 seconds video.
Mr. Richie, all this while, to continue moving here.
Langaros, please. I'm moderating. Langaros, please. Don't just mix the platform. I don't want
Mr. Richie.
Have too much baskets now.
We've been looking at the old stuff, and we have already, like I told you guys, we want to try to put up some legal stuff initially. When the investigation was going on in Zone 2, our lawyer wrote back and said, no, the case is in Panti, and if it's the same Toba Connect case here, Wumi was not part of charged or anything, and then if there's no evidence, why would they be calling out to come for question? And how do you know what the police are inviting you for? What you are aware? Because the Yomi is going to go, what do you know the AIG wants to see you for? And at the end of the day, Adra spoke about Zumo and all of that, and that led to her coming out. And then the next thing they felt like, you know what, Wumi, before this thing gets out of hand, they arrange media talk for her. Go and speak your truth. Just find a way to say it so that people will have to stand by you. And then try to castigate the Yomi. But it didn't work for her. Because at the end of the day, media Nigeria, nobody is coming to say Yomi has done bad. And so now that OT escaped with his own 2 years, and then I couldn't relent. So I said, no, I'm not accepting. What that Panti said they're going to start investigating her. They will have to do phone forensic and everything on that. When I didn't hear anything again, and then we notified the president, and now they are on it. So if they look into the 3 seconds video, irú video tí bàbá Mohbad lóhun ní lọ́wọ́ tí bíi láyé lóhun sí bàbá Mohbad ó ní Wùmí di ọ̀bẹ mú ó fẹ́ gún Mohbad yẹn. He didn't submit that one. He still want to know what all these things are what we would demand for when it gets to that stage. Because the BTLA confirmed he gave it to the right source. Whoever they gave it to, who did you give it to? Can we see the video? And at the end of the day, Taba go for the extension of the 3 seconds. Then proper indictment will come because we need evidence or a direct witness account. All he needs to come and be boldly. Yes, it's true. Give account. It's going to go. Indictment will come because the moment that comes and it is realized that because also Tony with the 30 seconds video, they will go for her and then pick her up. And in here, I would attention want to get to Bafide. Go back get 10 years time. Actually, 1 year until that video, that extension is brought out and we examine it and see the content, which I am believing is connoting with the confession.
Richie, you're sleeping. Right.
Yes, I think
Richie.
Papa,
I'm listening, guys.
Papa,
I need to go back again. Papa, we're trying to pull this on me again. Yes, I heard you. I heard you.
Only man run, Baba.
No. So when it comes to location, search for Wumi, who's going to do that?
Location site, abi what?
Search, yeah, location search.
Location search again. What to just
location, but show your film.
Address now.
Address.
Session session 20.
It has to be picked up because I heard somebody saying that Yabo is just the one that has to provide with me.
Baba, if
Federal is looking for you, where will you hide?
Baba,
leave that in there.
Let that Mohbad strong ibi were. Federal tó gbé lọ yẹn. Àwọn yẹn tó bá ti balance ton sin. Ẹ bá rí pé lọ́gán àwọn tó gba case àwọn aniko lọ ko.
Mo no section kini ni location search yẹn wà no.
Afẹ́rí lọ wà ní kọ́ ló wà. Àgbọ̀ kòlókòló láìsí o. Mo mi bí tó bá wà. Má bọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́.
Afẹ́rí.
Tí ìyàbọ̀ tó bá gbọ́ pọ̀ wà ó ló bá sáré sọ pé burúkú bàbá mi yẹ. O jẹ́ tètè wo first class flight. Tó bọ̀ kẹ́tọ́ bá ti wọ ẹ tó bá rí ẹ. Wọ́n kò lọ́dọ̀ mi ó gbọ́dọ̀ Tanzania lọ. Fọ́bọ̀ mi ilé o wá kó bọ́.
Yeah, but it's good with the 3 seconds video.
But let me say something right. What if this period, what if we declare fasting?
Yes, way forward.
Gbogbo ẹni ká ṣe fasting. Ká kéwú túbà àbí kí ló bá ṣe ká fastira. Ká lọ bá kọ́ ògùn burúkú kọ́ bẹ́ ògùn sí anything.
Ká tún gbẹ́bọ. Ká tún gbẹ́bọ oríta mẹ́ta.
Ṣé ẹ bóyá nǹkan táwọn ṣe rí tó fi dá wa láàbùtò yìí gbogbo ìjà tá a bára wa jà gbogbo àwọn tó yẹ ká bára wa jà.
Ẹ ká dáwọ́ màlúù gbà yẹn ká dáwọ́ màlúù káwọ́ méjì ká dáwọ́ káwọ́.
Ẹ wú ẹlòmíì tó ń bá wa jà báyìí ẹ wú báyìí pé ẹni dẹ́ sound brilliant o á dẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀nà Yaba kí àwa ń ké tu o dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ lọ sọ̀rọ̀ Yaba.
Papa ní Ògún ti pa Ògún pa ẹ̀dọ́ lọ́dẹ̀.
Bùkátà wọn náà máa fi analyze. If Bukata analyze, if Ogodile analyze.
Guys, I want to advise all of us here today. Let me advise all of us here today because
one is Sanshito cannot argue in a lower court. When we get to higher Supreme Court, we argue.
Once you turn on me,
she wants your voice surgery.
They will tell us.
Oh my God!
Now,
ó dà pé àlọ́ ẹni bàbá yẹn ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n tọ̀ o.
They want to some point in that and want to some point in that wọ́n sọ fún.
Rákàtì
ìbò. Owó lọ́yà ẹ̀ báyìí ó wẹ̀ pé ládùúgbò ìbò.
Tó ń gbé.
Ẹ wá yí jọ́ọ̀jì lẹ wọ́n yí jọ́ọ̀jì ẹni jọ́ọ̀jì ní PhD. He's a perfect job. Don't indict the client. Ẹyọ ti pè mí sọ fún mi láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí gbà láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kọ́ńtà ìbò.
No.
Báàdì. Ó sì kọ́ indict yìí o.
Three things were established yesterday. 3 things were established yesterday. Indictment of Baba, indictment of Wumi.
Àlẹ́ yẹ pé indictment bàbá ìgbà bàbá yẹn dákú. Ẹ sọ pé let me be honest with you guys. See, when Corona is here, the first person that has committed a crime that has been established is Baba. What's he better? Do you accept? Do you know? The first person thought you were established. Thought you yourself be. Ele to ko da wa la le. Ohun lele. Ẹ wá mú ignorance nínú law. Ignorance is not an excuse under the law.
Wọ́n tẹ wọ́n náà court culture wọ́n náà ọjọ́ abáríbi níbí wọlé.
Okay. What about these guys? How can we enlighten me? How, I will say it slowly. How can we indict Sanshitu?
That's Tower of Babel. Tower of Babel.
Maybe you should be on the lead.
That may be a penalty from the center.
Maybe you should be on the lead. You should lead us on this one.
I don't know about competition.
Lead us on this one.
No, this is going to be Tower of Babel.
White wig, Malagbe wig you.
But Paparano, One last question. Wait, if I can anybody born already.
Okay.
Advice mo le ro bóyá family wa fún baba Mohbad báyìí.
Èmi ò lọ́wọ́ mẹ́ o.
Tọ́wọ́ bá bá ọ bẹ́ẹ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà tó wà.
Tọ́mọ mú ìwà ló kú ni ó ṣe máa advice ẹ̀. Mú ìwà ọ̀sọ̀mọ.
Ó máa pàrọ̀ wà fún ni.
Ìjọba ní agbára.
Wọ́n sì máa gbé mi wá padà ẹ̀yẹ máa tọrọ yìí lọ máa gbé mi wá padà sí Nàìjíríà.
Samilari, ẹ̀yin lọ tún wá lọ tìbọn lù.
The thing is,
wọ́n máa sọ mú ìwà sílé gan láìpẹ́ tí ó bá ṣọ́ra.
People are so wicked. They didn't tell you guys.
Do you know that Illuminati orúkọ wọn ni wọ́n pè mú ìwà náà Anthony General of Kini náà pè Anthony Kini.
Anthony General of
Anthony Ratel.
Ó ti di Ratel sí.
Anthony.
Do you guys know that since yesterday, as they talk say they don't indict Baba Mohbad? That is how you have to be very, very careful. Mr. Muiwa Bayon sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn, ó ti wà ní White Mexico because kàmọ́ bí tó wà yìí. Ó ti yá dà ní ìṣẹ́ bóyá wà.
Mexico kan tún wáyé.
Insider, máa bọ̀ lókè insider.
Ó ti jáde láti.
Wàhálà máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
Tọ́ba mú mi wá lẹ́sìn máa jù sílẹ̀ ni.
Wàhálà máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣé bí wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ máa sọ fún wọn sọ. They are too stubborn.
Kí bàbá tètè rọyàn lọ sí DPP yẹn. Wọ́n tètè á lọ bẹ̀bẹ̀. Kọ́ lọ ṣàtúnṣe.
Sir Famous.
Àwọn tọ́lọ́pàá máa kó pọ̀ gan.
Àfìgbà tó ń sin máa ní wọ ẹ̀wọ̀n.
Mama Mohbad.
No, let's be realistic.
Really, I want to ask this question. Ejema Bino, can that burial actually cost that autopsy or toxicology to come out inconclusive? Really, like medically, is it like?
Yeah,
it has an impact, of course.
The blood, like, no, when Mohbad died, that moment the blood stopped flowing. But the blood could have still been alive during that moment.
The decomposition 9 days under the heart is quite heavy.
Now, Papa Ano, let me see Let's look at the autopsy of the private autopsy that was carried out. When we were talking to this Baba that I say, Baba, reveal this result to us now. Papa was telling him so that you can do another one before it gets late. He thought at the end of the day. Look at where Bita Jasiloni by. Government is telling you both autopsy were inconclusive.
Wrote to me, you know what? No, Adibin, they had been serious as well with that autopsy. And at least they do their autopsy. Look at the case of Sylvester. They even went lying to us, telling us that it is the same pathology that did the case of Sylvester, that did our own. Do you understand? And we went to we went to do research as science students. We discovered they lied to us again. That man is Clement. His name is Clement Viteraya, a Delta man.
Clement West.
This one is a Igbo man.
Clement West.
Clement Viteraya.
I mean,
was the one who did the autopsy and toxicology for Sylvester.
If Baba was serious about the autopsy, maybe today they won't be able to indict him. Because we are having a true result of one in his hand. I'll be dragging government on that.
Yes, dealing with government in this case. Yes. It is very important for you to sit one-on-one with government. You have to tell them, not trying to drag them the way they thought they were doing it. Because even if you bring yours, any to share lo ma defend o gbọ́dọ̀ wá láti lo òyìnbó yẹn o ko ṣe through virtual. So that means we on call lo òyìnbó ni. That's why they couldn't tell you where they took it to. And when you challenge government that way, bye, and if you want to now do your own, the body is still in the custody of the government. You want to rubbish the government. The way Nigeria is, that's why I was telling you the other time. it will be very wrong when you, because of social media, and you are dealing in a case now, and you want people to learn so that if you want to accept that this is the situation of the country now, or you want to talk about how we should improve it, oh yeah, to sit down. How we are now, oh yeah, to see how we should be tomorrow. But most people, they analyze on how we should be tomorrow on what we have now at the moment in a serious criminal case. So they would have, I know certainly the son would have told him, young man, it will be, if not almost 30 million. Even let's look at it. Let's look at it this way. Baba Funrare, no loss worriedly. Government now look away. Olopa look away of a charge Baba. Because if there is any argument, it is the government over the state case. And no determine and the same family will come and say the government is lying. And all these things are serious repercussion on government. Taxpayers' money to go abroad. What they suffer you pay? Kini telling be to get pathologies, it was burnt during the ENSAS. You are not even thinking of them spending that amount of money. Your Excellency, I know about $50,000. We body sample what Los America Padawa. Oh, you know, in the same case, but the DT governor is always bad in the Coloma, and people took it wrongly. Because if instead of it to have, am I not taxpayers' money? When we should be thinking of spending that same money on rebuilding the same facility, so only will of everybody. Nobody was thinking in that direction. Nobody will approve it at the State Executive Council. Or what then so all the commissioners with Joko, Koto approve the governor come nowhere near. Because where is that in the budget? But Anshala they thought you are trying to. I said, I just want to stand by the public and speak my truth. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be blaming myself if I stand by the public, even if I have to speak you to the truth and say, Nkoto Loy, or no Lily, in Toti one let tell what he exempt Baba and what he package working I will public our NGOs. Come as a government to Chicago, let's put up a corona, let's do this, and then okay, this is how they're going to do this stuff. But when you look at the police investigation, you know certainly the outcome of the corona is going to come this way. Because si ọlọ́pàá ṣiṣẹ́ tó bá adébìkan tó bá jẹ́ pé kò orújú wọ́n máa sọ pé let's go through the corona. But tó ti wọ́n ọlọ́pàá ti ṣe iṣu tó ti charge ẹ̀ wá fẹ́ lọ corona ṣé ó máa lọ sọ́bẹ̀ pé yes mi mo pa ni ṣé wọ́n ló pa no ẹ̀rí wo lè fẹ́ mú wá ta ló fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ against ẹ̀. Nobody can speak or attest tó bá ti kọjá ẹni tó fojú rí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad. The reason why the driver's testimony is not valid because he never saw what happened to Mohbad. They only gave him an account that somebody is bleeding. It cannot be admitted fully. So, at the end of the day, we all have to understand how to deal with government at the moment. While we would now say, let's start working on how to improve the system. So, it's our duty. Well, I understand this is the way it is. But the pilot who are Pharisee to this stage, you can only give us Barnabas. Only Barnabas? That is a condemned thief. It was sentenced to death. Onopia Onopia said to take Jesus and give us Barnabas. Hey. He said, okay, hear me. He understand the problem. But if he washes it, wash one forward, he washed his hand, can he wash his conscience? In this Mohbad's case, the corona was Owambe. But any two sons they put up a media blackout on the corona. And will be at case lotto, they don't understand what is going on. And they ordered that the media should not come and report it. In a public inquest, they should not come and report. I was happy. They don't know what. Money spirit Mohbad could to repair Jacko one leg at war in commercial or machi. Only very that my daddy. What we actually need is that extensive publicity that will know that the politics can be eat up in the light of the new evidence, and something must prepare the society in advance. All the Gen Zs are already like, we're ready. All that will have to come from the guy's mouth is, now, I suspect this foul play. This is the evidence. And then they will have no choice and say, now, in the light of this new lead, to avoid a serious protest that will cost lives and property, they will have to go for it. To cover openly is a serious thing. It's a serious thing. And that is where I have to tell you. So we should know how to do with government.
Talking about the driver, don't you think the driver needs to tell us who are the 3 guys that came out? He should be able to identify them, right?
Now, there is 2 things I have in my mind. Number 1, bí Yomi bí bàbá ò ṣe ní ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. O yẹn wà lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wò bí eléyìí. Bàbá ọmọ ni lóòótọ́, a mọ̀ wípé bàbá kọ́ ló pa bọ́ yẹn. Yes, we all knew that. Bàbá kọ́. But bàbá ti jẹ̀bi. Ọ̀nà tí bàbá dẹ̀ fi jẹ̀bi ni pé kọ́lọ́ má dá wa lẹ́bi, lóòótọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ ni. Gbogbo òwe tí bàbá ń pa pé ọjọ́ tí èèyàn bá rí ibi ni bí ń wọlẹ̀. That is nonsense. Kò síbi tó ń wọlẹ̀ ní court of law. Òfin ò mọ gbogbo rubbish yẹn. Now, nígbà tí bàbá débẹ̀, 2 things ni o. Bàbá bá òkú ọmọ kò bá nu yàrá. Ó bá òkú ọmọ nílẹ̀ ní ẹnu ní after staircase. Number 1. Number 2, bàbá rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní ara ọmọ bó ṣe wà yẹn. Definitely bàbá ti mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ tún bá mi join eléyìí mọ́. Wọ́n wá fún bàbá ní 2 million. Ìyẹn kí ló ti ń pè? Kí ló ti ń pè bọ̀bọ̀ yìí?
Davido.
Davido send the 2 million straight. Any suru, baba, any suru. Davido send the 2 million straight away. What you want? Need join need the same time. Information to call Davido Lara. Davido send the 2 million. One ni òun ò lè gbà o. Confess account èèyàn kan. Do kò ṣe tó máa gbà ordinarily no kò ní gbà. Bó ti jẹ́ pé
account ẹ gan ò lè gbà. That's why account ẹ ò lè gbà.
Kò tiẹ̀ ní gbà. Torí àkáǹtì ẹni lọ bọ́ 2 million. Torí bàbá lè má ní bàbá 1 million lè má ti dúró lákáǹtì bàbá yẹn rí. So as I was saying, àti mọ̀ pé lóòótọ́ bàbá kọ́ ni ó pa bọ́ yìí o. Wọ́n kò sí bí bàbá òṣèlú ní iṣẹ́ wọn. Torí bàbá lọ sin ọmọ yẹn láì wádìí nǹkan tó pa ọmọ ẹ. Tó bá jẹ́ pé bàbá tó ní nǹkan tó pa ọmọ ẹ yìí. Oh, why did you go to Palmo? Oh, why did you call us sick? Are you telling me your mom is fucking? Well, I'm telling you, how can you immediately? Why to my your money be? Or don't you marry be? I won't cut off your money away. Yet too much sick. Tabanika will take your money over. Emma, me or we pay. Baba, I don't love for boy here. Dada, to my jet pay. Oh, no, one die. Me ò ní tọ́ ìmọ̀ ayarọ síbẹ̀ ni màá yàgbẹ́ síbẹ̀ ni ọmọ tí mo kú nínú mi.
Thank you.
Ayarọ síbẹ̀ màá yàgbẹ́ síbẹ̀ ni. Ẹni sùúrù. Ìṣẹ́ mo tún wá jẹ́ láwọn tó tún máa tún ṣe ẹ̀wọ̀n tó yẹ kó ṣe ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ má bínú. Ṣé ẹ rí ọmọ yẹn ọmọ bàbá yẹn tó ń pè ní àdúrà yẹn.
Ọ̀gá Kaya bá vent wọ́n ti ń bọ̀ ọlápẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹ kan vent ẹ̀yẹ kan sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ ṣe rí ọmọ àdúrà yẹn tó mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ò sọ òótọ́. Bóyá ó dẹ̀ ń fi ọgbọ́n dówù mí ni tá a mọ̀ bóyá òun náà ń dówù mí tí ò fẹ́ kọ́ tó ń cover. You understand? Àdúrà cover o mi ní tọ̀ yín o àdúrà cover àdúrà mọ a lot of things ẹ̀ inú ẹ̀ wò kò tí pé 1 month àdúrà bọ́ síta ó lọ ń ṣe ó lọ ń kọrin ó lọ ń ṣe music ó dẹ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ní Yorùbá àdúrà lọ ń kọrin mo rí tá àdúrà ń jó lẹ́yìn tẹ́gbọ́n ẹ̀ kú mi ò rí irú èèyàn bí àwọn people yẹn rí family yẹn bà mí lẹ́rù. Àdúrà yẹn gan kò tí ò ní ṣe wọn.
This is Mohbad dad.
Àdúrà yẹn gan kò tí ò ní ṣe wọn. Àdúrà mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Wọ́n láti mú àdúrà gidi kan ti irin bọ àdúrà nídìí. Kí àwọn sójà ti irin bọ àdúrà nídìí. Àdúrà máa kà ní bí ọmọ kékeré. Àdúrà máa kà wọ́n láti sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé yẹn fẹ́. Àdúrà mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìsàdúrà I'm sorry ìsàdúrà fucking Wùmí ṣó ń bá Wùmí sùn ni. Tí ò lè sòótọ́
Nigeria ti gbé picture spending àtọmọ yẹn papọ̀.
Any suru point of correction, madam.
Okay, man.
Copy paste.
1 second, Papariano, please. When you said
yes, sir.
If we have to be honest, man, right? That time is a Yoruba time.
It's a bad time, sir. It's a bad time.
Let us be realistic here, right?
Yeah, boss.
What I think happened that day, and part of the reason why Baba Gonfara wants you to see trouble, I believe now Baba getting there seeing any sùúrù. Àwọn èèyàn sọ pé ó ti wú, ó ti ń go funny. Ṣé you understand? Yes. Now, bóyá nítorí ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe nígbò kí o kó tó di pé ó máa go funny jù ẹ̀ẹ̀kan lọ sí. That is just my own thinking.
No. The focus should be a mob. By all means, the focus of us listen. By the time you go to the private clinic,
the man was in shock.
Baba wa ni baba tó 2 million wa tó transfer tó ní 2 million yẹn.
Ẹjọ́ science platform ni wa a máa ṣeré àdètúmọ̀ wá serious. Ẹjọ́ statement yẹn kì í ṣe bad statement. Ẹjọ́ kì í go correct ẹ̀ náà. Yes, so tá a bá ń ṣeré àwọn bá ń ṣeré statement ọjà bá rí bí ọjà bá rí bí ni bí ń wọlé. Bá ṣe máa lo eléyìí. No. Ẹgbọ́n bá ṣe máa lo eléyìí.
It does not mean.
Kò yẹ kí í ṣe nǹkan ìdùnnú kí bàbá ọmọ kó máa rí òkú ọmọ ẹ̀ ńlẹ̀lẹ̀. She get so
right word.
Madam. Oníkálukú ló ní kò mátà gbé
kò kí n ṣe ibi ẹjọ my own understanding about that ibi I think is that ibi ọmọ that is placenta.
No.
Wait. Ọjọ́ tabari ló máa ń wọlẹ̀ kò kí n ṣe irú ọmọ.
Ìyẹn kọ́
no. She's correct. She's correct. Let me share more light on it. Normally, right? Ibi ọmọ, then they dig am abi. Now, in a way, àfiwé Yorùbá ni.
Yes.
Eléyìí kò gbọdọ̀ gbá wọlé, a gbọdọ̀ rí mọ́lẹ̀ ni.
Yorùbá máa bá dìgbọn dẹ̀.
Ṣètìrí, let's be factual, let's be realistic.
That is Chinese, but this is Yoruba land.
Ó máa ń dùn náà.
Madam, ẹ jẹ́ kí tún lọ sí yín bí báyìí.
Tọ́ba fry ó máa ń dùn.
Kẹ́yìn ti jẹ́rìí ni.
Ẹni
bàbá ó dùn.
ẹgbọ́n ìyá mi ní yàrá ẹgbọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí tún yọ sí ìgbà ẹni sùn.
Mo ti lórí.
Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kárí bàdújọ́, Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kárí nǹkan burúkú.
Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kẹ́kẹ́.
Mr. Ṣọlákẹ́ wá correct wa ẹ̀ ń la gbọ́n ẹ̀ bá Mr. Ṣọlákẹ́ dà.
Papariano jọ má bínú bàbá mi. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kárí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí o. But Sherry is a big mistake pé bàbá yẹn ní kọ́ lọ sí ọmọ yẹn immediately. Mo jẹ́ kudos effort àwọn government tó lọ wú òkú yẹn torí pé ọmọ Nàìjíríà orí wọn ò dàrú, orí wọn ò kú, ọmọ Nàìjíríà wake up. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé it's wrong láti sí òkú ọmọkùnrin yẹn ní time kan sí yẹn. Bàbá yẹn ṣe mistake pé kọ́ lọ bá wọn sí. It is wrong. Ó mọ̀ pé.
Yeah, but bàbá yẹn ṣe mistake but poverty ni.
Poverty wo.
Ọmọ tó jẹ́ star. He has 2 million. He has 2 million on the grant.
Kí ni 2 million fẹ́ ṣe?
Hold on a minute. 2 million.
Rich ẹ sọ Yorùbá náà. Ẹ sọ Yorùbá ẹ gbọ́ Yorùbá.
Okay.
2 million is enough to
2 million is enough.
No, 2 million is enough. Ẹni tó bá mọ̀ nǹkan
2 million is enough to find a private morgue. Wọ́n máa gba òkú yẹn, wọ́n á dẹ̀ fún an ultimatum. Tẹ́bà bring document wa within 3 days. We don't check it out. So ẹ má kọ́ bá sí nǹkan tó sí.
Oh my God, that is if you know the next thing to do.
What do you mean by he doesn't know the next thing to do?
He doesn't know the next thing to do.
What are you talking about?
Ìyàn mélòó?
Guys,
Ìyàn mélòó ní Nàìjíríà?
stop.
No. Ìyàn mélòó ní Nàìjíríà? Ìyàn mélòó ní Nàìjíríà? Ẹ kàn sọ̀rọ̀ nítorí ó jẹ́ Mohbad ni. Ìyàn mélòó ní Nàìjíríà?
Guys, you know the problem, right? Ibi tí ọba ti máa ní problem ni pé when prosecuting this case, they would ask him, before you bury the body, did anybody advise you on what to do on how to get a police report? If he can prove that yes, he was advised to go back to the station close to that house, they will now ask him, why didn't you go back there? Why do you instead choose to go bury him? That's the question. That's the problem. They would ask him. They didn't give you the police report in the first place, right? What did they tell you? They told you to go to the other position. Why didn't you go back there? Was that not where you were coming from?
Papa is not about that. Honestly, as much as I don't want anything, I don't want any problem for this man, right? Let's be realistic. There's no excuse
at all,
right, to go and bury your son, especially when you know he died in a mysterious circumstances. You cannot say you want to go and bury him. Burial should be the last thing on his mind.
Babariano, èmi kékeré tẹ́ ń wò yìí. Ọmọ mi my son. You know when I discussed this matter with him, you know what he told me? You know what my son told me? You know what my son told me, Papariano? Kò sí with what that man did, he's going to go to prison.
He's going to prison, no.
That's what my son told me. My son is a lawyer. Take it or leave it.
That's what I'm saying. Don't know who is this name, no.
God, I don't want to laugh. It's funny.
14 years to Gino now. 14 years is not long now.
Baba has a lawyer. He has a son.
I don't know 20 years. I don't know 35 years. Ordinary 14 years.
Baba is not going to prison. Could possible. Baba needs
2052. I mean 2049.
Baba needs son. He's not going to any prison.
Barano pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ àṣekára ó jìnnà gan-an ó lọ fà.
Possible.
14 years pọ̀.
Honestly, jokes apart, right? Jokes apart. I would not wish him one day to die back. But let's truth be said, I don't like people giving an empathy to what is not. I will not pray for him to even spend 2 days behind the bar. But the truth has to be said. He did something completely wrong. Forget about all this.
The man doesn't want to hear that he did what is wrong. He doesn't want to hear.
He did something wrong. Simple.
He doesn't want to hear that.
And don't say
Richie, Baba.
Richie, instead of him now to start exposing those people, he's still covering for them. Adura, who came out with 3 seconds video, instead of Baba,
Zomo, middle of the night, Baba wake up to defend Zomo.
Baba started defending people.
Now let him defend himself now. He will go and defend himself.
How would you compare that? Thank you very much.
So, okay, you understand? So, okay, what would have been if Baba
stood with
what would have been today? So, I pay Berekete, no Baba coordinate private autopsy. It would have been a case between Berekete and the government.
Berekete jáwọ́ kíákíá torí ó mọ̀ pé bàbá máa ṣe òun kò fẹ́ kó borúkọ.
You know why? Yeah, I swear, like I almost cry sometimes. I want to parọ́ fún yẹn. Ẹ wá jẹ́ kó máa parọ́ fún wa, kó máa dẹ́ngẹ́, kó máa galavat. You know, tí n bá tẹ̀ wo game tó ń play, it's so premature. I want to play fún. They can play this game to them because those people they are so blind. I saw everything, all the games. Then there's no way. We wanted to do 3 autopsies. 3 autopsies. That's what we paid for.
If Berekete was the one that coordinated that autopsy, it would have been public against government by now, not family against government.
Do you understand? And there's no way. You see, where I don't want to encourage bad thing, right? Anybody who is intelligent, right? Who is intelligent, they gave the play to that man. That's why when we're telling Mohbad, we say, Mohbad, go and check that autopsy report. since October last year, Comfy was here, I was selling coffee. I said, Comfy, what if they go and surprise this man with inconclusive? Comfy said, no, the man would have seen the result. I said, are you sure? They were even fighting me and dragging me. That must I know that the man will not show everything. The man will not show anything. So they knew that if they come out with any result, they won't be able to charge the man for obstruction of justice, because now the man will show that my own autopsy was able to bring results. So burying Mohbad or not burying Mohbad, I was able to still bring results.
That
so
was secondary, isn't
exactly
it?
that is honorating. That's why they did not show that autopsy result. Then Bukky Jesse, Olori Burukun, she now went online. Muyiwa now to Bukky Jesse, even if they do 100 autopsy, they won't find anything. Muyiwa shake up, but I swear to Almighty God, those people, right? Frenemies.
Exactly.
Really love this
bad experience.
All those that
experiencing the same thing.
Push them away.
Exactly.
Only Burukun insulting people, thinking that's the way to get justice. Very painful.
It's so sad. It was badly misled.
Mr. Richie, if tomorrow, VDM, because I'm looking at this from this angle, on top of all this interview that he has done and the way the whole thing played out, if tomorrow he says, public, we don't agree. This thing is not looking real. We have to protest. Do you think government will come against him, or they will come for him? Or
the way I see, with what I see going, if they arrest Mohbad today, Yomi will stand for him. I swear, Yomi will come back and stand for Mohbad.
I think protest is the way forward to this.
That's
you know the way
true.
people
I believe that.
the way people troop at that time when they buried him.
It's not serious like that. We're all going to stand.
I believe that.
Because 100%. If people protest, government might look into it and say, you know what, they should go and refresh.
One really fuck up, I swear. One really fuck up. One then shirek pẹ̀lú àwọn angel tó Ọlọ́run rán wọn látọ̀run. From nowhere around the world, we gather. I say these people, they are playing games. We saw their games. We saw it like something we can battle and defeat them. Àwọn olórí burúkú on fún àwọn olórí burúkú ní chance. Tell me what Gulexi is doing there. Tell me what Muyiwa is doing there. Look at you guys. Just take a look at you guys' team. You keep telling them what to do, right? And they will keep being stubborn. They will show that they won't do that thing that you're talking about. People, I don't know what brain is in their head. Mufe run mad. And I said, I will sit here. I want to see where you guys are leading us to. Because things that are so obvious and so clear. I keep quoting law every day. I even have to
look at that audio tape. When the man actually even on that chair, you gave him a dirty slap, and the guy was saying, "Oh, they want no me by," and yeah, you play down, and you have the infantry to come up and deny.
Do you know that? If
it's so sad, this man is suffering. I'm telling you the truth.
In fact, this high court they keep shouting. Is Sanshitu going to be present in the high court?
Well, no, I don't think they will even go because they are not interested in the case. Can you see? Imagine. It's supposed to be a watching brief now.
Papa, can you imagine that they did everything to expose the autopsy, especially the autopsy? The only thing they did abroad is toxicology because they never moved Mohbad's body outside the country. So autopsy was done here in Nigeria.
No, so autopsy was in Nigeria. We all know that one. Toxicology.
Yes. So why can't they bring out the true result of that autopsy?
They don't want us to review the process. That's the thing. If you review that process, you will fault it. I swear, but then Adibin is wise enough. He would have said that my teams are playing me game. By himself, he would tell the coroner that please give me extra 2 months. They will still give to him. He will say my result is not ready. After all, since last year, they've been giving him the grace. Coroner will give you grace. All right, and you will investigate your own people. One of Dumosu was there. Things was not right. You will investigate. Listen when they're advising you. I keep telling them. I say a lot is wrong. There's nothing we didn't tell these people. But you know, one year I just told my for a lot there. A dog that will get lost will not hear the whistle of his owner.
Who were the people that part of Papa Mohbad that went for this Mohbad body view? Who are the people?
Sorry, sir. I'm thinking of something now. What gives us the assurance that all these people around Papa Mohbad are not from syndicate working for Wumi? What gives us that assurance?
All of them are paid. Yes, they are on payroll. Correct.
Not all of them, Sha. Not all of them.
Most of them.
what give us that assurance? What give us that assurance? You know, there was a time somebody linked not the last man standing to the last man standing's girlfriend to Yawumi's something.
Wow.
Somebody was linked to that. So what give us that assurance that all these people are not from their camp working against the progress?
You will always see Guresi from this platform now. That's from when you do come here, I do drop him. He doesn't speak and make sense. That's why he got mad. He went to beat all this war. All those all those ones who are there before 2023. Like we're here, like one family. We're making things happen here. You see that boy, the boy will come up. He won't speak sense. Guresi. He learned about spending, prime, all those guys. He learned it from here. We'll be telling him this is what we should do, this is what we should be do. The advantage he had then was that he was close to the man. So he will hear everything that is needed to be done. They would not do it.
Papa, no, you got it wrong. He was understudying everything.
Exactly.
For his own good.
He knew everything that I want, that me, Papa, no want. So he went to build people to be against me.
Exactly.
He was learning on job. Learning on job. That was
it's a craft.
And they went to gang up abusing Papa.
When you know that you work in oppositionally, you have to learn it. You have to learn. You have to gain all the information that you wanted to, so you know how to plan your strategy.
Even hear the words that come out from my mouth every time and tell me I don't mean this. Tell me.
But she be like man feed this oruko Mohbad. I'm the father of the Mohbad. She be like.
They brought Joseph Aloba to my platform twice. The first time that they brought him here, Odu Konduba Babasa. The man ran away. He didn't even go take 3 seconds. One ball and Baba ball and I will lay on my question. The second time the man came, I was even singing his song. But I'm calling from to play game. I'm calling from my own bus.
The biggest error is him.
But the money game,
that is actually too wrong. Morally, culturally, commonsensically, even he is meant to say no. And you can shama binu. Cause wala she worry binu binu ke. It will be come on justice come on lost me. That is what they should be telling. But they turned him to a superstar. Well, they go to bad London because of meet and greet Baba Mohbad. And you come and Yagadi. I don't know who at me, mommy thought he wrote because of I want to frame you, Fabio.
You know what I think, right? I think, right, people around him, his friend, that they call his friend, they are also jealous of the fact that the man is becoming popular and known. So they are trying to reduce him by trying to make him fight anybody that will.
He's only a center of attraction because of Mohbad's case.
That's what I'm saying.
Boy, a child, you want to
and there are jealous of that, people around him.
Somebody famous to the your could. I told you, share.
But honestly, guys, can you see what is happening
silence
now?
would have been golden by now.
Exactly. Can't you see what is happening?
This man is to be
black man.
Yeah, can't you see what is happening?
We are hoping on you. Baba don't fuck up.
Mohbad himself experienced frenemies, right? Baba is experiencing the same frenemies now. Can't you see what is happening? So for me, I want to believe that the man was under some mystery pressure. That's why he went to bury his son. I want to believe that. A normal human being, I'm still standing on the ground for that. A normal person would never ever, after seeing all those signs, and said, yes, I want to hurriedly bury him. No, I will cry to the police station.
A son you saw on Saturday, and that son is rich and matters to you. The apple of your eye. You came back, you saw him beside staircase.
No.
Is everything normal?
No, it's not. It's not normal.
If I am father to Baba Mohbad, I go first carry cane whip him, flog him first. Flog nonsense come up from him body.
Meeting to Loshe. no prompty toloche. Auto even they call admit. But let me give this on the final note. Let me be honest with you guys. Egbo that night, they will charge Baba Mohbad.
See, for the corona to be able to for the corona to be able to make it clear that culture does not have precedence over the law. They want to activate that.
But that's the truth, apparently, isn't it? Yeah.
Call negotiate. They should go and find a way to appeal to the DPP Attorney General. Call apologize and let him speak with humility there. Call seek for audience the Attorney General. I would actually link him up with probably the House Committee, Chairman House Committee on Justice. I'm being honest with you guys, though.
As long as it's coming from you, Buki just will tell them not to accept it. If Buki can come back middle of the night.
Papa no, see what are they doing? Legal abel lanston. Look at what
the
right Baba has the right the Baba has to sue the DPP. They too rubbish on the social media. Tell soccer kirita want. Hey, but what do we go
Once him
very irritating. Very irritating. I know.
As a DPP commit a crime, let's just sue okay. So tell you about anything. So fi baso. Corona tell you no suggest if I Ipe any kind of do the corona that is something you find on this stuff. Cause people they very Toba choose that to overlook it. But again, so this is how government works. There is no way. Hello, Kole. Something. When you see, after Toba don't see, or Kogbe Bashembe ipe coffee baba ele. Kog John to the alone. And it's because at the end of the day, who will even fight? Who will say the Baba did the right thing? And your Tanu Hebot has okay. It's not tenable under the law that they have no reason to charge him. Tanu Feso.
Adedoyin will say.
Kusen to Feso.
Adedoyin will say.
Because it's the law. Ignorance is not an excuse under the law. Baba Okawe ye Okwaye. He want to Okawe. Say Baba no Talo supposed to DPP. Is it not a law? She was a penny to Okawe lo sue DPP. And to Okawe lo sue DPP.
Thank you.
If he's not learned, he sue the DPP. These are the same people that made him to sue DPP. Because Shade don't know sue DPP. Babala no sue DPP.
Exactly.
I am saying.
Yeah, exactly. So, that's what I've been saying. His name is on the front.
I shall come out here because I'm shocking you. I'm shocking you.
It's just too much. People, instead of people being denier, they should be finding a way to actually, make sure that this man doesn't go to prison, if possible. That's what we should be doing. But trying to deny that because this is right. No, it's not right in any circumstances. Because that's the law of Lagos State. You cannot bury somebody without getting a proper police report.
His lawyer did not say he's not. And he flagged that law. He even say he's not right. Sanshitu said it openly in Wambe that he is not meant to do it. He corroborated it.
I wanted to analyze Nkotomi by Ibi. That news is Ibi Lamakwe Abi Ire. So the Baba does not. It didn't mean that Omo any B. You understand what I mean? It's a bad news. That's the bad news in loaning. That is what it meant.
It's the same thing when you say in your Bible. In your Bible, you say, "Could you marry B?" Yeah. So the B we're talking about is not the placenta.
It's the news.
Yeah. For me, I don't have issue. That's why I said that. Can you say Okutoman told you le Yoruba? Or Jabari Binibin Wale? It makes sense. We don't have issues. Barely. Exactly.
That's what he meant. When she people are mean pe omo ohun ni Ibi. You understand? It come and understanding that
you. Listen, we understood all that. We understood all that. But the issue on the ground is you cannot see traceability that gives you that kind of suspect that this guy has been killed, unlawfully killed. Then Baba should not have buried that son. as a father.
Any go support it, but Baba,
if at all, I'll be very desperate.
Sorry. I just have this question. I know a number of who are Yoruba custodian, maybe. Now, entobati bimo, whoever already have a child, someone hurriedly bury one in Yoruba culture.
No.
I've argued this before. It shouldn't be.
On God,
right.
No, you're right. No. Somebody bimo, they don't hurriedly bury such a child. Ó ti bímọ sáyé.
Bàbá yẹn gan lè máa mú àṣàdé bẹ̀yẹn bẹ̀yẹn ẹ̀wọ̀n kí pásítọ̀ ni.
Bó ló ṣe máa pòwe ọjọ́ tá a bá rí bí bàbá ránà tó mú àṣà ó wá ń pòwe ọjọ́ tá a bá ti rí bí. Ó mà ṣàwọn
àwọn tó parọ́ fún yàn ẹ wo àwọn Wùnmí àwọn Ìyábọ̀ all those people wọn kàn ń galavant ní lórí wa. kì í ṣe pé a ní àwọn tó mọ strategy gbogbo strategy wa everything we have good strategy tá a ní tá a lè fi na àwọn people yìí.
I strongly want to believe that this man was under some mysterious pressure to do what he did.
Richie, see, it's either they gave him a condition that for me to give you the wealth of your son, you have to bury him, and they compel him to do that. That is why you see that.
Whatever, there's a mystery, circumstances behind that. That's my belief.
Yeah. Now the only area he's fighting for is that finance. It
might not be better.
Guys, you know what? If you don't see shit from Mohbad, there's one thing coming again. You know, I told you guys that the DNA, they have been negotiating it for a very long time. What happened is that they are using the DNA to negotiate properties. All right. So is that Mohbad too? His gang, they are part of it. So they are kind of like Udo DNA. But behind the scene, they are negotiating properties and all those things. That is a major thing going on underlying them. Do you understand?
Now,
they do one thing, they lie to their people. I refuse to be lied to. That's why I stop to promote the nonsense they're doing. I want to know what is what. Whatever is going on, tell us the truth. Don't use us to play negotiation to enrich yourself.
Now, why are you pursuing the Amari case? I see that is the main case in justice for Mohbad, with every energy within Baba. Instead of Baba to pursue the 3 seconds video, instead of Baba to pursue the
let me give you one proof. Someone's telling me, Papa, can you prove that? When I thought about negotiation, what do you call an ADR? A resolution. What is a resolution? In a civil case, when you go into resolution, you and the party involved, you guys sit down and negotiate the terms and conditions of resolution, not the court. So tell me now, the solution that was awarded, that the court awarded, wasn't it a negotiation between Odumosu and Wumi? Wasn't it a negotiation? Didn't they call Wumi and ask Wumi, did you agree to it? Baba, did you agree to it? And then it was binding. That was not a trial now. It was not court judgment. Court did not judge and awarded Baba Mohbad. That was not a trial. That was 2 parties negotiating. So in their negotiation, do we know the basis of their negotiation? What are the things that they will say, okay, this one I will allow this one for you. Okay, that one I will allow this one for you. Provided we do the result, we do the stuff, and it comes out positive. However, let it just come out positive. Baba Mohbad said he didn't consent to the negotiation. But at the end of the day, it came out negotiation. It came out that it was negotiated. You guys should follow up with the case. The thing you guys are doing when you give a case to a lawyer, you keep feeling the lawyer know better, they know everything. And you lost your case. You lost your case. You should focus on your case. Everything that's happening, you should even be suggesting to your lawyer, you should be disturbing him, showing him different things that you hear. Your lawyer will not kill himself because of your case. Your lawyer can have 10 more other cases. 10 more other cases going on. How much do you pay him that you want to control him like that? So you have to also try to supply information with him. All the time I was telling you guys, section this of the law says this and that says that. I even do a video. I said, I see a good position from the side of the driver. When driver said he was called, he was informed about Mohbad's death earlier than the time given by the nurse and the other testifiers. I said that is a good case. Sanshitu can write a petition to the police All right, you guys keep going through the corona inquest, and that's why I was praising Yomi. That if there's one thing I appreciate Yomi for, Yomi understand how to use the police. Even while inquest was going on, you need to be using the police. That is their job. Forget about whatever that inquest was. You see, where a lot of people don't understand is this: inquest does not dictate to the DPP, right? DPP can prosecute a case, can take a case to court. In some cases, police too can prosecute, but Corona can never prosecute. That's why you see that spending and the nurse was recommended to the DPP and Prime Boy, but DPP chose nurse and spending. So as it stands right now in the Corona inquest did not find Prime Boy and spending indicted. But does that mean that DPP will not indict spending? They will still indict spending because the evidence they have against spending is not coming from Corona inquest.
He has been charged.
Coming from the police.
Exactly. They have been charged on. So Corona own is just to find a cause of death and form an interim report that, like maybe through a guesswork. Autopsy is failed, toxicology is failed, to form an interim report sent to population center so they can design death certificate for Mohbad. So you understand? Anything that has to do with criminal, that has to do with incrimination, it has to go through the police or through the DPP. They are the only two people that can dictate and establish a suspect.
Under the law.
Yes. Not even the court. The court, not even the state high court or the Supreme Court does not have that jurisdiction to say this person is a suspect. It has to be through the Ministry of Justice, headed by the Attorney General, or through the Nigerian Police.
Give yourself a clap, Baba.
It's what we have been saying here now. So we have been saying. They didn't use police. Okay, right now, even Corona, use Ama to say that let police go and do more investigation. What do you guys want to hear again?
Oh no!
Corona to tell you the Corona you are depending on. The Corona you are depending on is telling you the same thing.
The police should investigate further.
Baba, what?
You're not giving a leverage. I mean, he has something to build on.
They are very stubborn. Firefox. One dating you as in. I never feel this kind of thing.
Àwọn bá tẹ̀lé bàbá Mohbad àti Corona. Báwọn kan bá tẹ̀lé Yomi pẹ̀lú àwọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀. Wọ́n lè mi lọ bribe ọlọ́pàá. Mo dẹ̀ wá justice ọmọ yín. Why must you condemn?
Ìwákùwá kọ́ làwọn àgọ́ tó bá sọnù ni. Ṣé àwọn pípọ̀ yìí tẹ̀ mọ́ kankan ni?
Kọ́ bọ̀. Kí ni rivalry yẹn fún in the first place?
Anybody bá tẹ̀ máa sọ pé bóyá èèyàn ń bribe ọlọ́pàá ṣó yẹ kó jẹ́ àwọn ni.
Ó yẹ ní gbogbo kó ṣe ọ ní kiri kò yàtọ̀ lé. Ẹ wá ní èmi ó lè jẹ́ òun tó ń bribe àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó ń bribe ni àdúrà ọ̀sùn bẹ̀ àdúrà tó yẹ pé ó gbádùn sẹ́ẹ̀lì bíi orí ẹ pé nígbà tó di Friday lọ sí King White lọ sí court. King White tẹ́ ń pariwo tẹ́ lọ sí TV station ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́tí ẹ̀ rí pé mo mú lásán yẹ kẹ́ pè mí sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ rí pé Mr. Yomi orí ya pé ẹ bá fáwọn ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀ ní wọ́n gírí ẹ̀ ṣe yẹn ẹ̀ tún bú mi náà ni.
Ẹ mọ how long King White frustrate wọn ẹ mọ how long tó frustrate wọn ó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ wọn.
But ṣe mọ̀ pé it's possible they are working for the pay now and ẹni tó bá sọ owó fún yàn ló máa determine nǹkan tí yàn máa ṣe ó lọ́rọ́ Kofi.
I was expecting some magic that the Afro white would disappear.
I didn't know you don't challenge your paparano.
Rotimi ẹ filẹ̀ ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ fi àwọn èèyàn sílẹ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ kọ́ máa ṣe.
Is she the daughter of Adedoyin?
I'll leave it to our own now.
Is she
you correct yourself now?
Because I don't understand. Why is she interested in Baba going to jail? I don't get.
She support Wunmi sometimes, she support Baba Mohbad sometimes. I think she wants us to be hammering it so that she will be defending Baba Mohbad, like acting the good girl.
We're not interested.
When you defend Baba Mohbad, you act the good girl.
I hope it's not the one.
Can anybody help us with this one? Anybody Bawaka? I need a sharp eye. Can anybody help us with this?
The case, the states versus SO.
Yeah, read it for us, please.
The case, the state versus SO Ilori, and we've talked about this before. Anyway, let me.
What's with now?
The case, the state versus SO Ilori on Okay, referred to as State versus Ilori. It's a landmark. It's a landmark Nigerian Supreme Court case from 1983 that clarified the extent of the Attorney General power to discontinue criminal proceedings. The court held that the Attorney General power to enter the non-prosecute formal entry upon a record by which a prosecutor declines to further prosecute a suit is subjective and not subject to judicial review. This means the AG decision to discipline a case, even if deemed mala fide, in bad faith, is not something a court can interfere with. So what is it? We talked about this many times.
Just wait. That one was Ilori. That one was Ilori versus the Attorney General. Now let's look at Aloba versus Attorney General. Now read this one.
In the appeal court document cited by Punch, Metro Tuesday, Aloba contended that the trial court held by holding that the Attorney General prosecutorial power under Section 201 of the 1999 Constitution are absolute and not subject to judicial review.
Kí ló tún fẹ́ gbọ́ again? Wọ́n fẹ́ pa òfin Nàìjíríà dà ní mi understand kí ló ní. Kí ló need? What do the guys need?
They want to set up another Supreme Court. That we heard their view.
Don't you want Baba Mohbad to do 20 with you? Because I don't understand. Excess of abuse of power.
It is a Supreme Court that creates this law. We have a case.
Kọ́tọ́ fún wọn ní déètì ní àpìlì yẹn. Kọ́tọ́ fún wọn ní déètì. Tí kéèsì.
Ó yẹ kó lọ gba owó wọn ni. Ó yẹ kó lọ withdraw owó wọn ni.
Owó wo lọ withdraw?
You need to be part of the new constitution.
Already.
5 million. Yeah, they already pay 5 million.
Wọ́n bá wọn lò fún tọ́ba charge wọn ni. Tọ́ba charge wọn.
Joke aside, let's say Mohbad now went to Court of Appeal and he won that case. How do you think the celebration will be like?
Which win case?
No. I'm just wait now. I don't want to play. I want to play reverse psychology. Reverse psychology. Let's just say the case is held, right? And he won the case. And today, who do you think they will be attacking? Celebration? How do you think?
They will strip you naked and put it online. They will use AI to put your freak outside. Complete body.
They will be happy. Will be very, very happy.
But the truth is,
in their dream, there's no chance. There's even no chance. I can bet you.
Baba go release full album for your head.
Which
album will release full album for your head, Papa. If you win that case, full album A to Z now for your own for that album now to the mock you throughout. Full album.
Me the border. Me my lawyer put DBB lost Supreme. Me my son put DBB. Everybody fiat. Mohbad defend the Supreme. Feel like Baolo, Baba yẹn pé níbo.
Wọ́n ló dẹ̀ try láti help bàbá yìí o. Ó kígbe ńgbà yẹn wípé bàbá ó máa lọ sẹ́wọ̀n.
The man too stubborn now.
Oh my God.
If he can find fault in DPP, they can find fault in him. He doesn't know that frame without one year, people will find the fault now. DPP don't let you. Kò sí bó ṣe lágbára tó. Even if there is no commit rara, Paparano says also for commit rara, DPP they fight charges against it.
Yomi Fabi, what are we saying here? See, we are talking about we have Attorney General that has constitutional power, and we have the governor of the state. Governor of the state, and look at the governor of the state. Let's even say Wumi is sentenced to life imprisonment right now. The governor of Lagos State has every right to pardon Wumi.
Of course.
I'm telling you.
He has that power to say that person where he sent to jail, I won't free him and he will free him. Nigerian law give him the power. After God na government, let your law in job.
Wọ́n nídìí láti kọ ìwé. Tó bá lọ síwájú ẹni judge lọ́la tó wò yìí. Láì máa kọ̀wé lọ síwájú judge yẹn. The DPP have the power to verbally kókò sọ lẹ́nu lásán ni o. Pé wọ́n fẹ́ charge baba Mohbad. Wọ́n lè fẹ́ lásán charge. So accept ya. So you don't know it's possible. Wọ́n ní kọ ìwé lọ. Wọ́n come and make the entry that we want you to bring this also person. They can charge him.
Yes, na ọlọ́pàá ló tẹ̀ máa detain wọn náà from there detention.
Ebi o ti ẹ̀kọ́ mọ́ tó sọ fún ẹ pé wọ́n yìí ṣe mistake.
Immediate effect.
Ṣé bóyá minister attorney general.
Àwọn tó lè dáwó ọmọ ẹ̀ṣá ọmọ adáwó ń gbà yín ṣe wọ́n fẹ́ dáwó kú ni ọmọ wa dáwó wò.
Ọmọ asá lọ ọmọ asá.
Ẹ máa dáwó wò. Wọ́n ní sọ fún àwọn ọmọ olórí wọn tó lọ kóra wọn wá. Wọ́n á gbà
fún bàbá yẹn ní ọ̀láyìí bàbá. Kò ṣe mọ́ láyìí bàbá.
The love is not real. You understand? They will leave that man.
If you love somebody, you use wisdom to guide them. You use wisdom to guide who you love. Nothing.
Mr. Yomi, let's be realistic. Do they love this man? All these people are cabals. They are cabals working against him, and he doesn't know. But Tom push one, touch himself. That's what Papa realized. He doesn't have anybody.
Bookish. On God, what you guys doesn't know. Somebody that's meant to be working for you giving you a dirty slap. You say he doesn't know. I don't understand. You know? No, that's just the truth, right? And you're coming out to cover that up.
Bookie any only very dark man. Corona. You thought you work with this Baba don't shake Paluai. Let's just let him put him in his place. They just cook up 2 or 2 plus 2 core. More time will tell you. A lot of people, arrogance with ignorance, deceiving the Baba. What cause I pay Baba? WhatsApp call you to back or you could on some food. He what's Baba? Why cock the phone? What my add your meta man? Why come at the same time? Why come okay. Baba says, "Go to my lodge here. Keso pe bayi. Baba na come about tani. Ako sorti any. Don't do that. Take caution.
Don't mislead Baba.
Go to what you. Oro àwọn guresi e. O wà hospital. O wà semi conscious. O tún ṣe pé baba yẹn sọ kan tó máa ṣe on dúró sórí TikTok. O wá sọ di museum. Wọ́n wá dé láti lo ìbò wọ́n ya fọ́tò. Wọ́n ní mo jẹ́ gbèsè o. Terrible.
Prison loading.
Sí ọmọ bàbá yẹn nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad òun ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá ẹ̀.
It's so ironic, isn't it? When you look at
the mistake the Baba made was the first agreeing to meeting to Josh Lati because realistically, the moment what you launch also come by thought you agree. Hey, the wale keba uko in le kerege carry oju mi to carry cadra machine come out for any death certificate doctor's report. Kewale and what is why justice said the
I want to believe that something actually went wrong there for him to have agreed to bury his son.
2 million. What you got 2 million?
Oh, yeah, call 2 million. Yeah, call. I want you go to she be help ni. Nto wa be oju wi pe o mo ti ṣàlàyé fún yín ẹ. Wọ́n ti jẹ́ kó yé wọn pé.
No, this is the reason why I was saying we should follow the money. Who did Cubana paid? Mohbad's money.
Mr. Yomi,
who did he pay?
Richie, is it even normal that when a man gets to where his son died, he couldn't even call any family member, church member, friends, Aradubo, at least to inform them that I came here, this is what I meant.
Ẹ gbà mí o, ẹ wá bá mi wò ó. Ẹ wá bá mi wò nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́mọ mi o.
Ó wá àdúrà ló ṣe bálabàlá o.
In all Baba's story, there was no place Baba asked Adura anything.
I don't understand.
In all his story, there was no response from Adura to Baba at all in the house.
None.
It means they didn't talk.
So why would you go and bury?
Baba ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nípa àwọn ọmọ wọn ló bí wọn.
Àná ní láti ti rin bọ ìdí àdúrà ó máa jẹ́wọ́.
Àní zomo yẹn ẹgbẹ́ kò tó zomo yẹn the zomo effect nìyẹn. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi? Ibi tẹ́ ti máa mọ zomo effect nìyẹn. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mi? That is the zomo effect. Tó mọ̀ láìpẹ́ yìí. Ọlọ́pàá mo ti sọ fún wọn. Èmi ò fẹ́ gbọ́ pa. Ọ gbọ́dọ̀ investigate bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn kọlẹ̀. Because
náà ni wọ́n ti ń discuss property lójú níbi ní sport yẹn because he said he met with the lawyer. Ebi bẹ́ẹ̀ náà not in sọ̀rọ̀. He said because he wanted to mention yes while he was explaining to VDM he said he mentioned it slightly himself that ọmọ mi sọ pé ó nílẹ̀ méjì like 2 plots of land or something and VDM just said no don't worry we are not talking about that now. Does it have to be about property? Àbí kò tẹ̀ yé mi which kind of family be this?
Nígbà tí mi ò tí ọkọ rí nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn ni máa sọ pé ṣé mú mi ṣeré ni ẹ sáré bá ọmọ yìí.
1 plot of land wọ́n ti dárúkọ hectare of land.
I don't understand.
Màá pe baálẹ̀ lu wa màá pe gbogbo sójà mi tí mi ò mọ̀ rí sójà tí mo ti ẹ̀pù rí gan máa pe. Ẹ wá gbà mí o kò yé mi o. That means I can't even think me on the tree straight.
You can't think straight at that moment now. You can't decide. Any decision made at that time.
Even when you come and sympathize with
ẹ lọ pọlọpàá wa ná kọ́kọ́ lọ pọlọpàá nítorí sọ pé ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ kọ́ sọ fọlọ́pàá mi ò tiẹ̀ I can't even ebi ò mọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ pọlọpàá ná ẹ fílẹ̀ ibi tó wà yẹn.
How can you quickly decide at that point?
Then Koba get the right people. He would have gotten the right people. That's
from different.
Nítorí pé ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ kọ́ yẹn bàbá ọmọ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ikọ́ yẹn ló fẹ́ wọ́n tí wọ́n padà báyìí òun ni ìyá Mohbad yẹn kọ́ kó gbogbo àwọn. Baba said they had a meeting. Tó bàbá ti lè sọ meeting tó ṣe. And he said he got angry when they had another meeting after the meeting. Òun ni mo ṣe sọ pé I am tagging Mohbad's death. I'm tagging it to domestic violence, ritual / cultism. And ẹ lọ tún kọ́lẹ̀ lélẹ̀ pé mo sọ báyìí tó bá ti di ìgbà tó bá máa yọjú tó bá ti kọjá mẹ́ta yẹn ẹ má bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ wọn. Ó sì around ibẹ̀ yẹn mẹ́ta yẹn ló wà and that is where the truth is going to come. Gbogbo oògùn tó fi dè wọ́n lẹ́nu kíní yẹn tó ti wò kú yẹn ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ tán gbogbo àwọn tó wá ń ṣiṣẹ́ gbogbo bàbá ní justice yẹn pìtìpì ayẹta yẹn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń bá ogbó wọn àṣẹ ọ̀run ni àṣẹ sàòkú ni they will all pay everybody all of them.
Ewé ti sunko.
Ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ tó máa yẹ tán torí wọ́n ti wú òkú yẹn ká ní wọ́n wú.
Honestly.
Because it's mójútó àwọn tẹ́ ń bí ẹ má fi gbọ́ ìjókòó àjókòó social media bí wọ́n bá ṣe mójútó ọmọ tó lè ṣe máa jèrè ẹ o kiri kan èèyàn kò fẹ́ pàdánù ọmọ méjì yẹn táwọn méjì bá rìnrìn mùtàmùtà ayé á mú wọn ta o ìdààmú ayé ló ti Mohbad tó fi jẹ́ pé èrè ẹ lóò bó ṣe yẹ pé wà pẹ̀lú wọn because normally on a good day you can ẹ mọ̀ pé ó níbi táwọn Naira Marley gbogbo ẹ wà ó yàtọ̀ sáwọn Zatlan yẹn gbogbo àwọn Davido yẹn ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn so ti yẹ yín so the moment anyway wọ́n ti ká sọ díẹ̀ ká dákẹ́ so whatever the case may be.
Ìdí tí mo ṣe gbàgbọ́ pé kì í ṣe ọjọ́ tí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn kú ni wọ́n pronounce pé ó kú yẹn pé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ti kú kó tó di pé wọ́n pe àwọn bàbá yẹn tipẹ́tipẹ́ bóyá a day or 2 before mo gbàgbọ́ pé kì í ṣe ọjọ́ tó kú yẹn gan-an pé bàbá yẹn so because kò ní jẹ́ pé ọjọ́ tó kú yẹn náà ni Davido sáyà máa send owó lọ sáyà máa ó ti kú information ti kárí gbogbo wọn ti gbọ́ information ọ̀rọ̀ ti lọ wọ́n ṣe tó ṣe wá pa àwọn parents ẹ̀ wọ́n ti ṣe meeting indoor meeting
ìdí tí bàbá ẹ ṣe kálá tó ṣe ní kọ́ àdì Naira Marley àti Sammy Larry nìyẹn.
ẹ ṣe indoor meeting outdoor meeting ti ṣẹlẹ̀
You understand?
Wọ́n ti pe meeting oríṣiríṣi. So ó wá yá wọn ò pé okay jẹ́ kí bàbá ẹ̀ gbọ́ náà ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá pé bàbá so mo gbàgbọ́ pé kò ń ṣọjọ́ tó sọ pé ó kú yẹn ló kú. Irọ́ mo gbàgbé gbọ́ pé irọ́ náà pa.
So the offense.
Wọ́n bá ti rin bọ ìdí àdúrà máa jẹ́wọ́.
The offense is not against. I can say the offense. The offense allegedly is not against Familani. Paparano. Paparano.
Yes, because you don't understand now. My husband is a military man. Ọkọ mi sọ wípé ó ní tano ti arrest. Ọkọ mi ò ní interest gbogbo eléte mi ṣe akọ ma rẹ́rìn ni. Ó ní ta ló wà ní custody. Ó ìbéèrè lọ́wọ́ mi lálẹ́. Ó ní ayaba talent tó wà ní custody. Mo ní kò tí sẹ́ni kankan ní custody. Ó ní forget. Ó ní this is in-house case.
Wọ́n ti fa àwọn sí custody tẹ́lẹ̀ mo wé lọ.
Wọ́n ti yọ wọ́n kúrò. Ta ló ṣì wà ní custody. Ó yìí nígbà tí case yìí wà on. Àwọn èèyàn ṣì yẹ kó wà custody. Ẹlòmíì wà lẹ́wọ̀n for 1 year jẹ́ pé case ò tí kan.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó tún wọn kó kó wá lo irin.
Bí wọ́n custody oníta ló ṣì wà ní custody. Mo ní kò sẹ́ni kankan custody oní now case.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká sì bẹ̀ Mr. Yomi. Kàn ṣàbà wọ́ọ̀dì àdúrà lọ sí Àbújá.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó tún wọn kó.
Mo pé àdúrà bá Àbújá tó bá ṣú ẹ̀ ní fíìmù bíi 30 minutes. Gbogbo ọ̀tọ̀ wá sọ everything.
Tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi tọ́n bá rí forensic ṣe kọ́ńkọ́ kó oògùn fún gbogbo wọn lọ́wọ́ ni Wùmí ó yá fògùn ṣépè tó bá mọ̀ pa ikú tó pa ọkọ ẹ̀ ó yá kó oògùn kó gbé ẹ lọ ká wá fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ sọ́wọ́ oògùn ajé just 1 year.
Ẹ bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀yìn ni where's the meta converse for part of the body? Oh my God. So, but you can't, but the dancer, you can't torture them until, you know, if you're interviewing people or you question them, you cannot torture them for answer. That would be against the law, generally. So, but at least serious questioning is one of the way forward. Definitely.
Please, when did this thing become so hard, like torturing people in Nigeria, that became something that we're talking now that is against the law? Because I used to remember the time of SARS. They shot one guy right in my front during the investigation. They shot like live bullet. So I hope you are fine.
Wow, live bullet by the leg.
They shot. I know the person. No, they shot the guy. What they should investigate live.
Yes, bullet. Live.
Live.
The bullet on the leg. He won't die. Bullet lay one for 1 year.
Now become clinical to. Tori, and we also put torture now is something else. I know that time.
But that's illegal, right?
Bullets, one man shoot one.
But that's not with the law, though.
You need my 1 day. Oh my God, one ni kia. Ori my honey. They need to torture them. I'm telling you.
I
saw what you say. Ni kia. Toma torture. Toma shoot esse. Toma shoot esse one.
But against law. It's against law. It's against the law.
Indoor case. Ni what you remole.
Hey, they torture Nigeria. It's against the law.
When did we start this against the law? No, against the law. This is I'm telling you in Nigeria. I happen in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria.
No, the law has been in the state for so long. The only thing, she up till now, she work in torture. Once you touch on it, she's on tap one touch.
One man phone your later now.
Won't torture anybody, won't anybody.
All I know back in the days, they can put a broomstick on your wheels.
Investigate one last one, when they become a law. Won't torture anybody. Kini or what it want? One in ya one year, one lolopa ni. Ó ti fò pa kini.
No, you know
what they for justice.
Yeah, they don't torture in Nigeria again.
Ó ti lọ at the top, ya Wunmi ti lọ at the top.
Inú station yo. Làwọn people yẹn ti shoot
gbàgbé. Ní Nàìjíríà yìí, ní Nàìjíríà tá wà yìí Mr. Yomi, nǹkan tí òbò bá ṣe tì, ó lágbára.
àmọ́ òbó lè ṣe bọ̀ kò lè pẹ́ ni òbó lè ṣe pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ for life.
bó ṣe ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lówó ṣe ń ṣe nàìjíríà burú mi ní pọ̀ yín.
mọ́mí ó ní expiring date tòbó ní expiring date yes.
ó máa expire.
ó máa expire ṣé òbò ojoojúmọ́ náà bí òbò náà ṣùgbọ́n ẹ fẹ́ fresh for the rest of your life.
Power of Delilah.
Madam, wọ́n ti ń dòdì ọkùnrin náà sí ihò òdì ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ sí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ lẹ́yìn tí mo.
Ọkùnrin kan máa fìdí bá yé anybody jẹ́. Báyẹ̀ pé ìdílé fẹ́ máa lò. Àwọn ọkùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n á lọ fẹ́ dí sí.
Yes now.
Wàá kọ́ máa gbọ́ díẹ̀ gẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹ̀wọ́. Don't worry.
As in, okay, Nigerian law against killing you, like they handling you. Don't want money. Wo.
40 years, 40 years. How do they do?
But this you don't share one now. Bo share one.
Oh, eboko die.
Salon.
Ah, we am there.
So, Gama fi edem wa abo. Ah, ama elo gondi. Oh, mi no ti ni ondi.
Ah, Papa, the question is not Yomi is completely right, 100% right.
But there have to be a way out. There have to be a way out. As I'm about a way out. There have to be a way out. We can't be watching this.
Return the Bobrisky sí women prison. Torí tó máa fi Bobrisky sí women prison. Ó máa fún wọn lóyún.
Life is Bobrisky sabi Morano.
Yeah, what if tí gbogbo ataba kóra lọ síwájú DPP?
No case into one very quick about evidence. New evidence, not only I've written to the Attorney General, but like I said, I don't want to go too deeper. But in your for you, how many people are going to be involved? And then probably, you know, I don't know how they're going to narrow it down. So but that's the doing. Wait and see. You understand? Oh, there will be a way, one way or the other.
àwọn ilé ìjókòó wọn sunkún lókè kí ló dé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣọ́wọ́n yín wà ní ẹjọ́ náà ẹ̀kọ́ yẹ kó máa rò ní.
àdó ìlà fẹ́ palẹ̀ mọ́ báyìí.
àwa science platform yín bá wà kí n palẹ̀ mọ́ sí ìgbà tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí ní 24 hours ni o for 7 days yes.
mo yọ̀ǹda.
nígbà yẹn wọn kò sí platform mi kò sí platform mi. Yes.
Ẹ wo mo tẹ̀tún rántí nípa sympathy tèmi náà mo tẹ̀tún wò.
This is 15 hours streaming.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé àbúrò Mohbad yẹn Àdúrà àti ìyá Mohbad náà ṣé gbogbo wọn dẹ̀ máa wà náà báyìí wọ́n máa fojú gbọ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ gbé bàbá wọn lọ sẹ́wọ̀n náà báyìí wọ́n dẹ̀ ní jáde láti wá sòótọ́ because mo ń imagine pé why gbogbo ẹ̀ fi ń lọ bílẹ̀ ṣé àwọn people yẹn dẹ̀ máa fojú gbọ́ náà báyìí pé bàbá wọn ń lọ sẹ́wọ̀n very soon báyìí náà tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe keep quiet náà tí wọ́n ti ready láti voice out.
ṣé Àdúrà tó di zone bàbá ẹ̀.
Ṣé mọ̀ pé ìgbà yẹn wọ́n ti máa wẹ̀wọ̀n níwájú bọ́ nísìnyí ẹ̀wọ̀n ti wà níwájú báyìí ó yẹ bíi pé kí kára wọn.
Joy is coming. Abi, it's even now that Àdúrà will be happy. Àdúrà will inherit Mohbad.
Ẹ̀dọ́ máa forí kò náà máa wá ẹgbà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àdúrà máa inherit.
Edisuru, okay now, can I ask you one question because even Madam Adedoyin because we understand the koko. Nínú spending àti baba Mohbad ta ló commit bigger crime nínú case Mohbad.
No spending.
Mbori toros omo number no sílẹ̀.
No, you know eka wo ba yen. Òfin o ki wo the law doesn't see like that. It depends on the amount of years that the offense of spending what. When you look at
what do you think is charges? What was charges there? No?
It's spending now. What they charge spending for?
For waiting.
It's like the inside the corona stuff. It's like they don't remove spending.
Your Mohbad is charged, right? The offense of Mohbad will be worse than a lot of spending.
Oh no, the so and that's spending gave the number to say I don't know whether she's qualified or not. They asked me for number.
Mohbad is 14 years imprisonment. That was spending, like for recommending, breach medical act. Nobody have the right to recommend a nurse to anybody. You cannot prescribe, you cannot recommend, you can't do that. So for that, maybe 6 months misdemeanor.
For the first time offender, it might be part. The judge can say, you know what, don't try that again. If he's remorseful.
But they don't cut story of spending away.
No, guys, please, people should wait on this platform. People should not make one mistake, please. Corona does not decide for the DPP. Corona did not have any evidence against spending, but the police had evidence against spending. That's what they give to DPP, and that's what DPP is using against spending.
Exactly.
Spending is already in court. Spending is already being charged. It's not the new thing. Spending is already in court. Spending and us, they are already facing trial already. Sure you get, and it's by the evidence in the hand of the police. Corona is not the only person that gives evidence to DPP. Anybody can submit the evidence to DPP. DPP will not be the one to finalize. Exactly. Corona only submit one evidence to DPP. Police submitted 3, and DPP chose 2, and they leave prime boy. So spending on the nurse is already with the DPP. They're already in court in trial.
So you thought that you don't see other DPP. See Corona that you okay. Oh, the spending, Baba no ti.
One fee prime boy substitute by one bad. They use prime boy to substitute prime boy for Baba. But guys, now who if Mohbad eventually, if he eventually get arrested to be prosecuted, who will he like pass the mantle or the baton to look for justice or the power of attorney? Who will he pass it to? Gurexi or
only give us the report of what happened. See, Baba has a pay. Tell what he continue to stand by sorrow. Only Bolati will cut. You see, this grace here. Party sad lori called to Kulela Swine.
You are going to Alaska.
Even the father of the is not supposed to bury and he went to bury, so the and the judge is there obstruction of justice now
what is very powerful, obstruction of justice.
Very, very powerful. A very heavy one. You understand? So very powerful. Terrible gun. You have to establish a crime already here. So and àwọn ọlọ́pàá ọba ìpè àti dìbò àwọn ọba ìpè ó bàbá ìta ṣàánú tẹ́lẹ̀ tá a ṣáàjì láti gbà yẹn wọ́n yẹn ló ṣètò wá wò sùsùn sí.
bí Bukky Jesse tètè lọ múra báyìí kó lọ múra Bukky Jesse kó tètè lọ múra.
àwọn yẹn ti sá lọ wọ́n ti fi bàbá lẹ̀.
ṣé kí n gbé yín débẹ̀.
ẹrù àfọ àti dẹrù jọ.
èèyàn kan ló mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ lọ advice bàbá yẹn pé káwọn sùn wọ́n fi ṣèkà fún bàbá yẹn ni he is having enemy in that legal car bàbá ò tètè mọ̀ normally on a good day kí lẹ lọ fẹ́ lọ sùn wọn fún bàbá ẹ bá sọ pé bàbá ò kàwé bóyá àwọn Adédoyin Adéọlá ló dé advice ọkọ sùn DPP because ìyá wèrè kan mo sọ́ngbà yẹn pé mo ní you can't do this àwọn ní náà DPP kàbí wà lọ sẹ́yìn wà lọ sọ fún wọn pé Yomi olórí burúkú ni ẹ lọ sùn DPP yẹn ó bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ ni wọn kọ ta tíọ́rì yẹn fún bàbá náà bá gapá. wọ́n bá yẹn lápúlò gbé kí ní kúrò jáde gbélé kúrò.
Bàbá rẹ̀.
gbé kí ní kúrò tó máa ti pé àṣìṣe kí ní ọmọ àwòrán àwọn ẹlẹ́bàá kú. gbé yẹn kúrò tó máa ti pé justice ọ̀rọ̀ bá àdìgbò àwọn àwòrán àwọn kan báyìí. You don't understand? Quite appalling.
Yes, juices that. Níbo juices were back, golden back, juices for me.
Samilari nísìn, bèbí nọ́mbà kò online nísìn. Samilari àti woman yìí kí ló ti ṣe gẹ́ẹ̀. Gẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá tó fẹ́
ra àwọn tó ń búyàn. Àwọn tó ń búyàn wọ́n wá aṣọ kò tiẹ̀ yẹ wọ́n. Wọ́n wọ bàtà kò yẹ wọ́n. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ kò yẹ wọ́n. Àwọn dẹ̀ wọn abúyàn. Àwọn tó gbúrẹ́ àtó wọ́ọ̀sì àwọn náà máa la àwọn tó máa búyàn. Mo kàn máa wo confuse sometimes tí confam máa lanu gbàgàdà gbọ̀gọ̀dọ̀. Ẹ jókòó síbi tẹ́ wà ẹ̀ ń gbé lórí ìjókòó ẹ̀ ń gbé kéèyàn máa rotting kó máa decompose. Is that not a swear? No be juju be that. Àwọn tó ń búyàn nìyẹn. You should be thanking God sometimes. When you see the person that is cursing you, look at yourself, look at them. You should be doing hallelujah at Almighty God. Because that swear is what is working their life. That swear that they are swearing at you is affecting them badly. They are swearing at you. God is blessing you. Can you imagine that?
Because I don't
know. She understand, Tony. Only state to my law as in but anyway, as in
let's quickly
ní problem pẹ̀lú Mohbad àwọn ló jẹ́ kí màá ní máa bá everybody jà ṣé màá ní ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ mọ̀ mí ni ṣàmọ́ra ni ṣebí àwọn kan ló ń jẹ́ kí màá ní máa bá everybody jà ni àwọn ló máa lọ sọ fún pé ẹni yìí ń bú ẹ èèyàn ń béèrè question èèyàn ń recommend nǹkan tó yẹ ká ṣe ẹ ló ń bú bàbá Mohbad ẹ dẹ̀ sọ àwọn Mohbad di ọ̀tá ẹni yẹn àwọn lórí burúkú ṣé ẹ lè dá ṣe justice yẹn òun kọ́ ni Bukola Jesse ń sọ sí pé ẹ máa post VDM if you want to get justice from now be posting VDM. Can you imagine? They lost everything. Come and post VDM.
What a post! What a wife!
No. I think VDM should start actually questioning all of them.
I thought they said that if you are looking for justice, you have to go through Baba. How can you be looking for justice and be against Baba?
Papa no head
is the one that gives justice.
Papa no head is I think VDM should go across, even invite Yomi, invite Buki Jesse, and all of them. Let them come and talk.
No, VDM doesn't even need that. I won't even advise VDM to let him just do his thing the way he can do it. If he needs the public, he will call on the public, and any concerned citizen of Nigeria, they will join him. All this
and invite together.
I'm not a fan. If I want to do something, I will put up a team. I will do what I want to do it. Unless I don't want to do it that way. So the way he's doing his thing is good at what he's doing.
I even want you to go solo. My experience, it's terrible. I would advise any activist to special go anybody at all. My experience it's nothing to write about. Mo kàn rọ́jú ni pé mi ò kí n bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọn kí n má finish. Ọlọ́run máa kí kú pa wá o. Ẹ má ra àrùn o. Ibẹ̀ lọ́kàn mi máa wà. Gbogbo ni mo party. I'm just doing this thing. So, and that's my nature until we get to the root of this. So, and we're very close. Kọ́lọ́n fún wa ṣe. Wọ́n máa da gbẹ̀nu.
Amen.
Something terrible. Ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nǹkan kan máa ṣẹlẹ̀ tó máa shock wọn. Ẹ̀hẹ́rì.
Tani Buki Jesse wá wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ báyìí.
Bàbá Mohbad lọ ṣe ni.
Ọ̀gá. Wọ́n ti lè fine. Ó dúró sójú kan.
Báyìí. Kọ́lọ̀ tó bá fẹ́ ṣe dáadáa kọ́ withdraw case against DPP yẹn ló make sense. You should go and withdraw it. The appeal whatever. Tọ́tẹ̀ tún gbé sí gbogbo punch yẹn. Alábàásù kìíní kan it's too much for that ministry. No, it's not good. It's not good for the reputation of the Attorney General. That's because of both shaker, and it would be better if it was a deliberate or is genuine oppression. DPP shaker. Only evidence against Naira Marley or overlook it. That is okay. But you yourself do not approve bring anything. Your son did not say anything against Naira Marley. Wumi didn't say anything against Naira Marley. Your wife, nothing, anything, yade. So at the end of the day, you just want the government to just do abracadabra into on social media. Anybody can talk. Even if you like, go and confess on social media. You must still admit it before the police and in a court before it can be taught. Only to go the legal stuff. But everybody think about it. Because they only solo social media, could deny to body ọlọ́pàá. So it's quite unfortunate. So people should know the law and know the right.
Yes, sir. Pẹ̀tọ̀, sir. Mo fẹ́ sọ ọ̀rọ̀ sir. Tí ẹ bá wo interview Bleda Chimosa, àgbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ Mohbad yẹn, àbí kí lorúkọ ẹ̀? Bella. Ẹ ṣé. Ó sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan before Mohbad died. Ó ṣe interview yẹn. Bẹ̀tí kan tẹ́mi wá ń try láti bring out ni pé àwọn méjèèjì yẹn wọ́n mọ̀ wípé ikú báyìí ló pa Mohbad irọ́ náà pa o. The boy said he said one thing wípé ìfẹ́ ojú ẹ mọ̀ kí èèyàn kan ti kú sára téèyàn bá ní VP ọmọ tó rise time to time tó bá ti gan ikú máa wọlé kíákíá ni. tó bá push so tó bá push.
mo bọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad lọ.
People sacrifice, affect homes, affect jobs, affect people's mental health. But of course, that's what people really can. People go through a lot. They just want justice, and government needs to give justice. I'm not. Dáadáa lò ilẹ̀ tíṣù.
Yes, sir.
Ẹ bá kí wọn ní kọ́ máa bínú.
A máa fa wàhálà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ni o.
Ó yé wa.
Ẹni tó ti kú, what is your problem?
Ó mà ṣe.
Ó kàn dùn everybody ni.
I'm telling you.
Kò yẹ kó rí báyìí náà. Ẹlẹ́ran ara bíi tiwa tó dẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tí ò dẹ̀ sí ẹni tó fẹ́ mú yín sí ẹ̀dẹ̀ dúró pé nobody can handle you, nobody can arrest you. Definitely ẹ wà lórí right yín lẹ̀ ń sọ fún àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ṣé ẹ fẹ́ lágbára ju gbogbo all Nigerians lọ ni.
No, the ladies ran to people to tell them that owó pabọ boy. But the only thing is that they will use something against her.
Stop ẹ kó yé ṣe àwọn fake interview tó ń ṣe yẹn. Kó really stop ẹ kó yé ṣe àwọn fake interview àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bó ṣe bá ń sọ gbogbo àdáyé pé kí n rí nǹkan kí n fi gùn lórí ni.
Ó implicate ẹ ni ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ implicate ẹ ni.
Àwọn onítìátà wa náà ló máa encourage ẹ pé kó lọ Yomi lọ́wọ́ ní kó lọ máa target wọn dẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó lù ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ orí bí tọ́jà tí ń tà lẹ́ ń béèrè kò fẹ́ kó bọ́mọ lọ́mọ ọmọ kékeré tó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ life ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run á kó yọ because I don't know when this is going to stop on her head. Irun sì kò lè tarun láti ọjọ́ yìí nígbà mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ gidi. Yomi ò lẹ́nu bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ṣe kíní kan. Àwọn èèyàn tó ti bá po tẹ́lẹ̀ tí ò ní impact. Gbogbo èèyàn ló ti bá po tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ń ṣe life ẹ̀ tó ṣe nígbà mo fún jẹ gidi lóò pé life ó pé méjì. Understand? Tó bá ń ṣe pati Ìyábọ̀ gan ni kò sí kan tó fẹ́ fi ṣòfò.
Mo sọ mo ní gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wọ́n ṣe justice for Mohbad tí wọ́n mọ ilé Mohbad. Mo ní sólé ọ̀nkú Yomi Fabiyi nìkan
ló lọ síbẹ̀.
Mo rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo ilé tó ń ṣe yẹn jẹ́ aláìn. Fún wọn náà ni wọ́n olè ní wọ́n nǹkan tó fẹ́ jaríjẹ nídìí mọ̀dàrú.
Kò sí kódà fẹ́ kò sẹ́ni tó lọ sọ́dọ̀ neighbor Mohbad. Ọlọ́pàá kò lọ sọ́dọ̀ neighbor Mohbad. Èmi nìkan ni mo wọlé sọ́dọ̀ neighbor.
Ọlọ́pàá ló yẹ ní ọjọ́ tí Mohbad dé tí bàbá ẹ̀ débẹ̀ yẹn tó yẹ kí bàbá yẹn ṣe bàbá yẹn ó yẹ kó ti géètì mọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó wà nínú ilé yẹn ó ní gbogbo kó wà lọ́kọ́ ọlọ́pàá ló máa gbé irú Mohbad ló máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀.
Ó yẹ kó tẹ̀ bí òfin yẹn rárá ó yẹ kó lọ pọ̀ ọlọ́pàá wá ọlọ́pàá ó yẹ kó àfojú rí kọ́lọ́pàá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe investigation láti bẹ̀ yẹn.
Kọ́lọ́ má jẹ́ kí àjálù burúkú jálù wá kájálù bá jálù yàn má èdèyàn máa gbogbo má èdèyàn máa kó máa rá ni ó dẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti ṣiṣẹ́ wọn pa.
Kò sí bá jálù yẹn ti fẹ́ tó ó bá mọ̀gbà tó yẹ kó jà fún ọmọ ẹ̀. Kò sí bá jálù fẹ́ ṣe bá bàbí sí téèyàn bá fi àjọmọ́ mi àbí tó yẹ kó ti dá mi lórí ọmọ màá mọ̀ ìgbà tí máa jà fún ọ ìgbà tẹ́rù ń bà mí ọ ìgbà tó yẹ kí n dúró bí akin fún. ọkùnrin ẹgbàá gbogbo ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àwọn ọkùnrin kò sí bí kan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́mọ wa abáyétè kájú ju obìnrin lọ obìnrin ló yẹ wọn gbọ̀n káàkiri ọkùnrin a máa tètè compose ara wa.
compose ó ti rẹ́bí yẹn tán ó ti rẹ̀ pé wọ́n ní ìkọ̀kan ó ti rí wọn tán ó ti rí ẹbí yẹn tán ó dẹ̀ ti rí bàbá Mohbad ó ti sí finish wà láàrin wọn so ó ní bàbá yẹn ò ṣe lẹ́nu.
àná kó tún ní ìyọ̀ wá òkú tí ìṣe pé ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú wọ́n sọ pé ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣe
àníwọ̀n sọ lólùdàrọ́ṣà àti àdúrà dáadáa fún yín Wùmí they are both they know what they are doing ẹ má gbàgbé mi fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù lórí ẹ̀jà rí.
èmi ti là fún mi ní Wùmí àti àdúrà ìkọ̀kan wà láàrin wọn.
àti dàrúṣà yẹn bọ̀ kọ́lọ́wọ́ ayé ogun wọn ó yé wọn.
orí wọn ní bàbá wọn ní bèbí yẹn pin káàkiri ni Ọlọ́run dárí jì mọ́ ló ń pin kiri gan ọlọ́mọ ṣó.
mi ò sọ̀rọ̀ pa yẹn o.
àwọn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ń sọ àwọn èèyàn sọ àwọn tó mọ̀ dáadáa sọ wọn ló pin kiri gan ní abúlé bẹ̀yẹn.
ìyẹn ọkàn wa
ìyẹn ọkàn wa
ikú tó pa Mohbad làwa fẹ́ mọ̀.
wọn kàn ló máa ń pin kiri
ó pin kiri kò pin kiri kò kàn wá.
ọlọ́mọ owó bè yẹn nìyí.
òun ló ní nǹkan ẹ̀.
wàhálà tiẹ̀ nìyẹn.
tó bá ń kó tẹ sí títì pẹ̀tí kí ló pa Mohbad làwa ń wá tiwa.
ara tẹ sí títì yẹn náà ni ikú tó pa Mohbad ó wà lójú fún un.
bàbá yẹn yẹ kó tilẹ̀kùn wọn lọ́jọ́ náà ni kó tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ everybody kó rọra gbé mọ́tò kó rọra lọ gbọ́lọ́pàá ọlọ́pàá ló máa gbókùn Mohbad òkúyàn ní tètè rọ́ọ̀sì bó ṣe rọ́ọ̀sì yẹn.
ẹnìkan ní Lekki transformer oh my God.
ọlọ́wà àsùnjí o èmi ló ń tèmi. I love and care about everybody.
Thank you Mr. Yomi.
àmì o.
ọmọ ológun ò ní sọnù lọ́wọ́ wa o.
àmì lórúkọ Jésù àmì Ọlọ́run a ní sọmọnù a ní fọmọ ṣe o.
Ọlọ́run adó ti wa o.
àdé jẹ̀bi.
àmì o.
ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ ní ṣílẹ̀ wa lórí o.
àmì Jésù.
iṣẹ́ kó ṣílẹ̀ wa lórí o.
àmì Jésù.
àdúrà máa gbà. Let's keep praying for ourselves. Let's keep forgiving ourselves. Let's keep tolerating ourselves. At the end of the day, we are still all alive and we all need justice at one point or the other. So when we look at this, we'll look at how to take care of the country. Then individually, we will take care of our individual homes. And then we have a better society. So let that be the hallmark of our anxiety and yearning. And together, we'll achieve a lot of things.